Sign news. What's the word, JJ?
And we begin by revisiting the smoldering issues between Seth Rollins' group and Puff, Sammy, and Jay.
This is the vision for the future. You are either with us or you become a target. You so desperately want to die a martyr. I believe that can be arranged.
And the fight is on. But Puff's going to fight back. Meanwhile, Sami Zayn's out here. Go back up for one. And Breaker. 2-on-1 situation again. And the world champ is here. Jey Uso. And Breaker back into the fray. Rollins and company scrambling. We gonna silence this noise. This is my place. I run this place. Main event, Jey Uso is now AJC. Jey Uso, he's at a different level.
You want to do it on your own, Jay?
But you're gonna take this ass kicking on your own too. Leon, first you're going badass. Breaker has become the powerhouse for Rollins and company.
But let's stand on business tonight, Uso.
It's a fight that you're looking for.
Go let us. One word.
Yeet.
I will gladly kick all your asses. Live at Greenville.
I love Lego Masters.
Breaker.
It's good, JJ.
And the unpredictable badass Breaker.
God, what is up with all these wrestlers walking around with all these gold chains,
Paul Heyman.
ice pendants?
Breaker's job tonight.
Golly, every wrestler gonna have a gold chain with their logo on it.
Heavyweight
Jeez.
champion.
Jay got one. I know Jay had one Friday.
Main event, Jey
Uh,
Uso. He's the world champ. Uso
Jade had one Friday.
following a backstage event
Who else had one?
last
Carmelo?
week. He
Yeah,
beat
oh
Breaker
man,
tonight.
what's all these wrestlers going on with all these gold chains and these pendants?
The multi-time WWE champion AJ Styles is here. The phenomenal one with a
Can you imagine AJ show up with an AJ look with his logo and a
the
pendant?
man who has taken WWE by storm. A magical Penta. AJ and Penta have a score to settle with the Judgment Day tonight. Finn Balor teams with J.D. McDonough to take on AJ Styles and Penta live on Monday.
Like, who be our jeweler?
Here in South Carolina. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
Logan Paul finds himself as the #1 contender.
How was your weekend? My weekend was,
Heavyweight championship.
I mean, it was just a weekend.
You and I will be at
Nothing
ringside this
happened.
Saturday for a Saturday
I just rested.
main event live from Tampa, Florida. It's 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, live nationwide, streaming on Peacock and live on
This weekend, it's gonna get even better.
with his first world title at Saturday night's main event.
Logan Paul has the capabilities to
Y'all stay
accomplish
tuned.
anything seemingly in any field. Look what is in his hand. Right back. Yeah, exactly. Ron is taking over the world. Just
But
because
even he don't like his own drink.
he's ended
He just took a look. Man, that little ass sit, man.
He's
He just took a
businesses are
and then just
and he's come
threw
to
it
the
threw it to Pat.
and adapted like a big
You know that drink tastes ass, bro. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie. You know that drink tastes like ass.
Hey, yo!
Who the fuck drinks pop?
Welcome to Monday Night Raw! Listen here, Greenville. It is a fact that I will beat Jey Uso this Saturday. And when I return to this ring next Monday on Raw, Logan Paul will be your new World Heavyweight Champion.
I'm about to crash out these fucking Money in the Bank qualifying matches, bro.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
What's wrong, Greenville? You don't like facts?
They should be good, though.
Perfect. I got a lot more for you. Check this out. Fact. Jey Uso is the current World Heavyweight Champion. That's fact. Fact. Jey Uso tapped out Gunther at WrestleMania. Nah, no yeet. Nah, no yeet. No yeet. I said no yeet. Okay, fine. Yeah, fine, yeet. 4 letters, 1 word. All y'all got 2 brain cells. Shut up. Yeetville, South Carolina. Won a singles title 12 years faster than Jey Uso. Fact.
Damn.
Jey Uso cannot handle the weight of being a world champion. Fact. Jey Uso has eyes on everyone in this company except Logan Paul. Fact. And the biggest fact of them all, and my favorite, I have knocked out Jey Uso 3 times. 3 times I have left Jey Uso unconscious, flatline, face first on the floor. And guess what? Ooh, man, sorry, Greenville. I'm gonna do it again this Saturday. And when I do, Logan Paul will become your new world head.
Oh, dropped it.
I believe Logan Paul's opinions, he was stating his facts there, but obviously very confident.
Well, if Logan Paul does become the world champion, then his first title defense would be against this man. Gunther telling the world last week that he will face the winner of Jey Uso and Logan Paul 3 weeks from tonight on what will be a massive Monday Night Raw in Phoenix, Arizona.
Back in the world champion conversation is exactly where it needs to be.
Well, 80% of his time in WWE has been a champion. Admits he does not like the fact that he carrying gold to the ring. Indeed, Gunther did tap out to Jey Uso at WrestleMania to lose his world championship.
You seem very confident that you can beat the guy that has beaten me for my World Heavyweight Championship. So I need to assume that you're standing out here believing that you're better than me. That's very confident. And I think that's good. Confidence, as we both know, is what drives us in life. It's what got us here, right? And to be quite honest, and if everybody here is honest for 1 second, those people should show you way more respect than they do. I mean, come on guys, you might be a little bit jealous because this is a self-made social media megastar. With his own hands, he built a digital empire. If I'm honest, there's things I can learn from you.
Yeah, there is, Gunther. Hey, Gunther's right. The ring general knows business. Hey, just business, guys. And I'm good for it. Who knew? Gunther was so smart. Okay? Whenever you want, bro. Talk to me. I'm in the locker room. No, I got a green room.
I'm not done. I'm not done. I think there's things you can teach me. So social media, obviously, mine could need a little bit help. And just in general, your entrepreneurship, your understanding of marketing. If I think about it more, imagine the headlines. YouTuber becomes world heavyweight champion, right? Logan Paul as world heavyweight champion would be great for business.
Who knew? Gunther, the ring general, knows business. He got a suit and everything. He's basically in the low gang. This is crazy. Hey, respect, Gunther. This guy knows business. I love it.
He playing him.
Business. That's what it is to you, right? Understand one thing. To you, it's business. But to me, all of that here is very personal. Beating Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship is very personal to me. So if you take that away from me, I will take that as feeling personal, disrespected. So maybe ask Pat how I deal with getting disrespected by non-wrestlers.
Whoa.
That guy at least showed some heart, but when I look into your eyes, I don't see no heart. If you beat Jey Uso, and if you square off with me on June 9th in Phoenix, all your other accolades do not mean anything, because we will square off, the bell will ring, and I'm gonna eat you alive.
Yo, what's up, George? What's up?
That's a scary statement coming from that man.
You know all about it.
I'm sorry. Maybe you heard them. What, are you walking away from Logan Paul? Yo, fam, I wasn't even talking to you. Of course you're walking away.
Turn around. Turn around. Turn around, Logan. Turn around. Oh my God. Oh, he got the one. He got the ones. Oh, he's gonna say run on time. Run on time.
Fact. I'm gonna see you on Saturday. And Gunther, I'm gonna see you in Phoenix. 4 letters.
One word.
Well, it could be a busy few weeks for the current World Heavyweight Champion. Jey Uso faces Logan Paul Saturday night on Saturday night's main event. 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 Pacific, live nationwide on NBC and streaming on Peacock. The winner has to take on Gunther for the world title 3 weeks from tonight. But Pat, Jey Uso, he's had enough of Logan Paul's ambushes and sneak attacks for payback by Jey tonight.
Yeah, Logan Paul said a lot of things in a very confident fashion, and in the end, Jey Uso delivers a super kick to Logan Paul's jaw. If that happens on Saturday, it's over.
Yeah, but first, the main event tonight, Jey Uso's got to take on Braun Breaker later on. Switching gears, tonight, highlight of the night is brought to you by Papa John's.
Highlight of the night is delivered by Papa John's.
We take you back to last week in our main event here on Monday Night Raw. Tremendous tag team action as Rhea Ripley and Io Sky teamed up against Julia and Roxanne Perez. Turning point of the matchup was here. This apparently was inadvertent, of course, as you saw Rhea get involved, and Roxanne took out her partner, Julia. And it allowed Rhea Ripley and Io Sky to take over control of this match, and man, they worked well as a team.
They certainly did, and it was a main event, and that "This is awesome" chant at the end was warranted. What a fight as Rhea and Io stand together and talk.
And then backstage, Roxanne and Julia had an issue.
We need after a rematch. We need contact here, and then we need to. Hey. There is no we.
Yeah, they broke
Allow
up.
me to be the first to welcome you officially full-time.
My weekend was
Monday Night Raw.
alright. It was just a weekend. I did nothing, but did laundry and played video games.
This will be the first day in many successful ones, I hope.
Congratulations to Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez will be in action tonight. Triple threat match to qualify for the Money in the Bank contract ladder match in a couple of weeks. It's Roxanne, Becky, and Natalya tonight. Another women's qualifying match for Money in the Bank will take place later on
I was
tonight.
chill.
Rhea Ripley in action against the
Lucky you, man. It'll be better this weekend, though.
Star. One note on the Roxanne signing,
For me.
of course, with Monday Night Raw, we learned on Friday on SmackDown, Pat, that Julia has signed with the Blue Brand over on Friday night.
Congrats to both of them. The prodigy coming to Monday Night Raw is great for us.
Here comes Penta.
And SmackDown with Julia.
Cero Miedo. That's pretty sick. That visual, yeah, that's pretty sick.
This man is in fuego.
See,
Penta has taken over WWE, and the fans are loving it. And tonight, teams with a phenomenal AJ Styles to look to settle some scores with Finn Balor and JD McDonough. It's tag team action live on Netflix.
phenomenal Penta versus the Judgment Day.
I like that. You know, it was interesting, Pat, last week, Penta, of course, in action against Chad Gable. He wanted El Grande Americano, who cost him the Intercontinental Championship at Backlash, but, you know, El Grande was on, well, supposedly on a media tour in Mexico, so Chad Gable decided to take his place.
Everybody wants a piece of El Grande Americano. He's taking the world by storm. Might have a metal rod in his mask, but hey, he's getting the job done. Now, Chad Gable, on the other hand, continued to lose. Two different people, obviously. We all know that. And this man right here, with Zero Miedo, Zero Fear, has captivated the WWE Universe since the moment he arrived.
You know, Pat, I think you coined a new name for this team.
And the phenomenal Penta team is certainly just that. The phenomenal one, AJ Styles, is going to be in like 7 Hall of Fames.
Yeah, last week, of course, took on Finn Balor. Little help from Penta, even the odds, and allowed AJ Styles to knock off Balor of the Judgment Day. AJ Styles, multi-time WWE champion. As you mentioned, first ballot Hall of Famer, no doubt.
All over the world.
and Balor, former tag team champions. They're in action here on Netflix. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the NBA Conference Finals get underway Wednesday. On the right, Tyrese Halliburton of the Pacers. On the left, Jalen Brunson of the Knicks. They square off in the Eastern Conference Finals. But, Pat, they got into it last June at Madison Square Garden on Friday Night SmackDown.
Some things are just more beautiful when it's happening in the WWE and in the NBA. Tyrese Halliburton not scared of nothing. Neither is Jalen Brunson.
Brunson, an LA Knight, working together against Tyrese Halliburton and his pal, Logan Paul.
Life is wrestling, baby, in the Eastern Conference Finals.
And you see the tweet that was sent out by Triple H earlier on today. Later on tonight, Tyrese Halliburton. We'll talk all about that incident with Brunson last year and about the Eastern Conference Finals. Also a massive announcement from Tyrese Halliburton later on tonight here, live on Monday Night Raw.
Now that was interesting. You know, Logan Paul wants to talk about facts. Let me give you some facts rooted in wisdom. Everybody says I betrayed Roman Reigns. Everybody says I betrayed CM Punk. To betray somebody, you have to stab them in the back. You have to do something untoward that they don't see coming. So I want to tell you this straight to your face, so I can't be accused of betraying the world champion main event Jey Uso. Tonight, you are gonna fight Braun Breaker. Fact. Fact, the title's not on the line. Fact, I would very rarely negotiate a match like that. Fact, I did negotiate that. Fact, Braun Breaker is not looking for your title. Fact, Braun Breaker is looking to slow down your momentum. You're that great of a champion. Fact, whether it's you or Logan Paul or Gunther, you're all short-term. The long-term plan for the World Heavyweight Championship, fact, is Seth freaking Rollins. I'll go this way. Avoid the coffee.
A lot of facts tonight.
Yeah, avoid the coffee. That is a fact. Nonetheless, it is our main event later on tonight. The title's not on the line, and it's about hurting someone for Braun Breaker. Breaker's got his marching orders. He takes on Jey Uso live later on tonight. Set for tag team action in the ring. Penta AJ Styles against the Judgment Day. Let's show you what happened last week when the latest chapter was written in this historic rivalry. It was Penta versus Gable. Mentioned earlier that Grande Americano had cost Penta the Intercontinental Championship at Backlash. And Penta would deliver that Mexican Destroyer to Chad Gable to pick up the win. Grande Americano was apparently out of the country.
He was on a media tour, a massive media tour. Obviously, everybody wants a piece of the El Grande Americano business. And
well, later on in the night, AJ Styles one-on-one with Finn Balor, of course. Judgment Day would get involved. And then a bit of an ally from out of nowhere for AJ Styles. Penta gets involved, and it allows Mr. Styles to hit the phenomenal forearm. They go on and pick up the victory over Balor of Judgment Day.
both these men are okay with fighting Judgment Day, and for us, we get a dream tag team matchup.
JD McDonough, AJ Styles will start things off in this matchup. The official Big Mets fan, Eddie Orengo. And here we go. We're underway with tag team action.
Unlike Juan Soto, these boys show up every single night.
Nice. And back into the corner now is Styles. And AJ Styles start the chance begin.
Obviously a Georgia ball.
What's interesting to me, Pat, is Carlito is at ringside. But once again, Dominic Mysterio, the Intercontinental Champion, is not out here for the second straight week for a Judgment Day match. We know Dom's here. We saw him arrive earlier on today.
And we tried to ask the Judgment Day where the hell he was last week. They wouldn't give us an answer.
Did you try again this week?
They wouldn't talk to me. So,
oh, a big back body drop. It almost seems like, in some of the whispers in the locker room, that Dominic's getting a big for his britches ever since winning the Intercontinental title.
Oh, he's out over his skis. He thinks he's arrived. He thinks he's the guy, and maybe the rest of Judgment Day don't think so, pal. Owen Hart, shades of.
So he doesn't have to do the dirty work anymore, perhaps.
JD McDonough is great in the ring. And we know he's a man with the iron lung.
Yes, indeed. That's because he had a collapsed lung when he crashed into an announce table back in December, out of action for a number of months, only to return. He finished that match, by the way. And went for a drop kick, and McDonough hangs on.
Yeah, he accomplished the impossible.
Oh, and AJ Styles, bit of showboating by McDonough, cost him.
JD McDonough's very confident in his abilities, as he should be, but that cost him there as we get the Penta experience live in South Carolina.
And here's Penta, the man who knocked off Gable, and also earlier this month, the man he's in the ring with right now, JD McDonough. Interesting that Finn Balor, you have to get into this matchup, is the man who is the first superstar to pin or submit Penta here in WWE. Oh, nice backbreaker.
Yeah, Penta's been damn near perfect. Obviously, just that one blemish, and there's good reason. He walks it like he talks it. He's so good.
Yep, both the Judgment Day ducked outside the ring. Penta and AJ working great together here tonight.
Absolutely.
Up over the top and down goes Judgment Day. Incredible action. It's interesting because AJ and Penta have never teamed together before this match tonight yet. For years, and did you hear that? Right here in front of us to JD McDonough. And Balor,
I think he needs one too.
Balor gets one of his own.
Just bent Finn Balor over a table.
The international phenom Penta is rolling here.
Kind of left me hanging on his little Zero Miedo handshake thing. But I'm completely okay with it. It's an honor to get to watch this man work.
Penta loves to have fun in the ring, but as deadly as they come.
Yeah, he likes to enjoy the process of winning.
Unloading again with another chop to McDonough. Dropping McDonough to the bottom rope.
The hush in Greenville.
Balor from behind, taking advantage. The official distracted by McDonough. I mentioned before, McDonough and Balor, former tag team champions. In fact, JD McDonough is from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, the same place that Finn Balor is from. In fact, Balor trained JD McDonough early on in his career. Snapmare by Balor.
Finn Balor. Ireland has certainly created something. Dogs in the ring. Finn Balor, former world champion, for a good reason.
And we'll see Ireland's Becky Lynch later on tonight, the triple threat match to qualify for the Money in the Bank contract ladder match. A couple weeks from Saturday.
Classic Judgment Day here.
Yeah, and Carlito with a cheap shot.
You saw him working it a little bit. You know, Eddie Orengo maybe should have said something. The Mets fan, you know? Eddie Orengo is one of the greatest referees in all of sport. He had to have seen what Carlito was up to. That's one bad apple out there.
Well, the problem is you're always in a situation where you're going to be behind in the numbers when you're in the ring against Judgment Day. Penta tried to make a tag, McDonough prevented it from happening.
And they're not above doing it, too. I mean, they would take every single shortcut they could possibly take. They think they're outsmarting you, which there's a good argument for.
Nice drop toe hold by McDonough. Look at the cover now on Penta. Kick out at 2. McDonough can go.
Absolutely.
Very confident. Flashy performer. And as we've seen before, has a vicious side. Crowd is wild tonight. South Carolina in the corner of Penta trying to rally him in this matchup. Been a great tag match so far. We'll show you what Carlito did during the break.
Yeah, Judgment Day is always going to utilize the numbers advantage. They feel like it's a sound, smart strategy, and Carlito delivers a left hook to Penta's face. Completely flipped the match around. Now JD is in complete control.
And McDonough with a snapmare of his own, and tag made to Finn Balor, the former Universal Champion, up over the top. And
it's great tag team wrestling here. Beating down Penta, keeping him isolated away from AJ Styles.
And we talk a lot about McDonough, make fun of the size of his head and all that, but he's a heck of an athlete.
That's not making fun. That is a weapon he has that is bigger than everybody else's.
True.
Now he could argue that it's also a bigger brain than everybody else. I'll tell you what, the thickness of South Carolina cannot be understated here. It is a humid town. It is hot down here. It is thick as some grits. So whenever these guys are battling, they're going to showcase who's really in it tonight.
Tag made, here comes Balor.
Oof.
McDonough and Balor doing great job isolating Penta. Now Balor trying to rip the mask off of Penta. He understands what he's doing, the mind games, the psychology, the tradition of the lucha mask, what it means to the competitor. Balor knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, trying to get under his skin, under his mask, whatever he can do.
And now McDonough.
Penta reverses.
Around and creates some space off that cross body.
Perfect usage of momentum. If you're able to do that, you definitely want to.
Tag Balor.
Had that against Gunther on this one. Penta.
And Balor again doing a great job not allowing Penta to make the tag.
Judgment Day. Peanut butter and jelly right now.
Balor staring down the man who's got a lot of history with AJ Styles. Styles, the man who usurped Balor as the leader of the Bullet Club in Japan. Talked a lot about that, their big matchup last week.
Finn's not scared to ask if you're not impressed through. 1% body fat on this man.
It's incredible. And now Balor dropping Penta on the back of his head off that suplex and a kick out again at 2. Then Balor has made a lot about the fact that he's, quote, cleaning up the messes of Dominic Mysterio over the past few weeks, which, again, I go back to what we mentioned before. I'm surprised that Dom isn't out here showing his support for this team.
Yeah, him and Carlito kind of OGs in the clubhouse of the Judgment Day. Dominic Mysterio, maybe, not showcasing the respect that they would like or deserve in their eyes.
Well, Dom may be upset that his girlfriend hasn't been here for a few weeks. She's Liv Morgan off in Japan shooting a movie.
Congrats to her, and congrats to Greenville, I think. Penta gets attacked.
There comes Styles.
AJ gets attacked. Okay, AJ and Finn.
Explodes. As one of the great ones, AJ Styles goes to work. Best shape of his career in my mind.
Absolutely.
Rake of the eye now by Balor. Great move. Allowing the ref not to see that. And now AJ looking for the calf crusher. Submission move, center of the ring. Styles with a calf crusher applied. McDonough takes out Balor. That was shades of Dom taking out Balor in the fatal four-way to win the Intercontinental title. Face first. Cover by Styles. Almost half far. What a matchup here to kick off Raw. First McDonough with a frog splash intended for Styles. It backfired and AJ almost put McDonough away. Capacity crowd here tonight in Greenville. Enjoying this matchup. Four of the top players in the game today.
The industry has been blessed with tonight's tag
Oh.
match.
Styles caught him. Moonsault by AJ. Turns it into big inverted DDT.
Tries to hit a moonsault. Lands
Yeah, he didn't get all of it.
DDT.
I remember back then, he would get all of it.
AJ Styles put on a clinic.
Oh no, look at Carlito now driving Styles into the post. McDonough drew the official. This is ridiculous.
Oh, another commercial.
I mean, you gotta hand it to Judgment Day. JD McDonough distracting the official enough for Carlito to drive Styles into the ring post and turn this match around in the favor of Judgment Day.
Everybody knew Carlito was going to get involved. Come on. he was going to call it down the middle. Why don't you be fair then? Let the boys fight.
Styles driven to the barricade by McDonough. Mentioned the mean streak of J.D. McDonough before. He can be flashy, he can be technical, but he can put a beating on you when he needs to.
He's Irish, he's not scared to fight.
Said he will turn doubters into believers. A mantra of J.D. McDonough. As we've learned, a tremendous recuperative regimen as well. A return from that collapsed lung and bruised. Oh, back in there, Finn Balor! What a veteran move by Balor.
Man, that was genius. I haven't seen that in a long time. AJ Styles could have never been prepared for that. And that's a big fall.
And once again, look at... Balor now driving. Stop. Balor driven into the left table as we look back at what happened moments ago. And now J.D. McDonough. AJ Styles went down low, bounces McDonough's big dome off our announce table here.
I can't believe this thing didn't crack with how hard AJ Styles threw that head into this table.
You think it hurt?
I don't know. It might hurt the table more than hurt JD. JD is down, though.
What's up, Matthew? What's up?
Finn Balor Judgment Day reeling here. As Karma comes back around.
And McDonough drags his way back into the ring, trying to prevent AJ Styles from making a tag to Penta. Styles creates space. Tag made to Balor, and Balor will not allow AJ to get into the corner. This is tag, a cover I should say, and a kick out of two. This is unbelievable tag team wrestling here, Pat, by the Judgment Day.
Absolutely is, and AJ Styles and Penta obviously have never tagged before. It's kind of getting showcased right now why one tag team has been champion and the others are sniped.
Also, let's not forget that there's a third man at play here. His name is Carlito.
Absolutely, he has certainly helped that Judgment Day football.
And Styles now takes out McDonough on the apron. Balor turns it around. Come on. Styles kicks again.
I think Finn thought that was it. Deep in the match.
Yeah, but AJ Styles, the veteran, holding on. Penta desperately needs to get into this match. AJ is in a world of hurt here.
All right, we back.
And here we are in Greenville. The tag team matchup continues. AJ Styles and Penta against Judgment Day.
This has been absolutely awesome. Carlito taking advantage of the numbers game, not awesome. The phenomenal one has been attacked. Needs a tag bad at this thing.
And both men down center of the ring.
Greenville hoping that AJ Styles can get the Penta.
AJ trying to drag himself to the corner. Finn Balor would love to make a tag as well. Tag, McDonough, tag Penta.
Oh, JD stumbles a little bit.
Yeah, that may have cost him. Crossbody by Penta. That momentum was stopped by that slip-up.
The humidity in here is crazy.
You're going to see a lot of that tonight, especially on the ropes. Rana delivered by Penta. Well, Penta's such a joy to watch, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He takes advantage of every single square inch.
Oh! McDonough into a headstand on the top turnbuckle, and he paid for it.
Trying to beat Penta. And Penta says, that's my game.
And Balor's going to pay. Yeah, just...
Complete control.
Yeah, calm, cool, and collected. Wow!
Oh, Spanish fly. I don't know. It scares me when the wrestlers do that move, man.
Incredible. Both men are down.
Penta was feeling it.
Because if you don't rotate enough, doing that move, oh, you going to fuck yourself up.
So underrated, I believe.
Once again, the slickness out here. This humidity is insane.
Yeah, Balor now. Top rope. From the coup de grace. Penta able to move out of harm's way. Penta with a kick to the midsection.
Locked in the head.
Step up in. Zaguri catches Balor.
Oh, he's looking to do a sacrifice.
Oh, no, not the arm, not the arm, not the arm. Oh!
survive after they get their shoulder.
Hit the driver. Nope.
Balor blows through. The shoulders are down for the win here. Kick out at 2. Near fall. Balor swing blade.
Swing blade.
Jeez, what a fight here.
Yeah, tremendous tag team matchup kicking off Monday Night Raw tonight. As we prepare for Saturday night's main event this coming Saturday.
Oh, super kick.
Delivers a big kick to Balor. Well, on the other side of the ring, JD McDonough trying to bring a chair in, and he allows Carlito to take advantage. Again, just brilliant by Judgment Day.
They continue to execute the numbers play.
AJ Styles makes Carlito pay. JD McDonough.
Oh! Yeah, this is really good tag team match.
Taking out AJ Styles. Now Penta's taking it in Sky.
Oh my God, Mexican is still on the floor. God damn it.
With a headbutt. You know he's got a metal plate behind that mask. And he delivered a headbutt with a metal plate to the back of the head of Penta. The official never saw it. Balor did, however. Balor's looking to take advantage.
We do not know if there was a metal thing in
Oh, we
that
do know.
mask.
We do know.
But we do know Grande Americano's back from the media tour.
To the ground.
Big Ross. Covered by Balor. And El Grande Americano screws Penta again. Chad Gable playing these mind games over and over again, and now with a silly mascot that's loaded with this piece of metal, cost Penta the match again.
Talking a lot of facts tonight. You're saying a lot of opinions. We don't know if there was metal in that mask, and that mask was being...
We saw him adjust the neck.
That was El Grande Americano, not Chad Gable. Penta hits a Mexican destroyer.
Yeah, but his losses haven't been like clean losses.
Penta thought he had it.
They just been like,
Grande Americano comes back.
yeah, he just keeps getting screwed over or getting fucked over, but yeah.
You know it as well as I do.
He might have said my forehead, but in Spanish, because he's El Grande Americano.
I'm sure that's what he said.
Not Chad Gable. And it was 4 on.
And plus, this nigga Finn needed some wins, goddammit.
Judgment Day gets the win over AJ Styles and Penta after a phenomenal match.
Once again, El Grande Americano cost Penta a matchup.
Judgment Day doesn't care. They're celebrating like they did it themselves.
Well, standing by is Cassie Kelly.
Yeah, thanks so much, Cole. I'm here
Ooh,
with
ooh,
Women's
hello,
World
ladies, hello, ladies.
Champion Io Sky. And Io, congratulations on your victory last week. As a former Money in the Bank winner, wanted to ask your thoughts on this upcoming match. I know you have a lot of experience there, but now you're on the other side of it. So how are you feeling with the winner potentially targeting you?
I know what it takes to win Money in the Bank, but whoever wins, I'm ready for anyone because I am the genius of...
Are you now? Because if I remember rightly, you've never been able to beat me one-on-one.
I'll be ready for anyone.
Okay, well, I already put down one champion. I got no problem putting down another.
You lost to Lyra. Come on. Man, Becky. Come on now. She's not meant for that bullshit. You lost to Lyra.
With an opportunity to qualify
Come on now.
Money in the Bank.
You lost. What are you talking about? You failed to get the job done against Lyra at Backlash, and you can't take no damn accountability. Suck it up. Take your L. Like you so-called claim yourself the man. Take your L.
Money in the Bank is a
Draw up another game plan. Come back. And then maybe you can beat Lyra. But no, see, you ain't even focused. I can tell you that right now. You ain't even focused. You taking your eye off the ball in this Money in the Bank triple threat qualifying match. You taking your eye off the ball. You too worried about what Lyra. You too worried about Lyra.
Becky Lynch.
You taking your eye off the ball. I'm telling you.
Looking to qualify.
It's gonna happen. You're gonna take your eye off the ball.
She's been in 5 in her career already, yet to win the coveted.
You ain't focused, Becky. You still sour from losing that backlash. That's the problem.
Feels like she's got.
You gotta shake that off.
I don't give a damn attitude, and is looking to make a one-way trip back to the top. Money in the Bank's a great way to do that.
She's had a lot to say about a lot of people in the locker room, including Bayley, who she attacked, costing Bayley her WrestleMania moment.
Next, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalia.
I'm going to get into here in just a little bit during this matchup the stark contrast between Becky Lynch and Natalia. When you talk to a lot of the women in the locker room, they believe that Becky Lynch was the one who was going to help the younger women to adapt to the roster, to give them opportunities, to teach them the way of the world in WWE. But in fact, Becky, according to many, has got her own separate way and only cares about herself, where this woman, Natalia, is really, well, trying to train the next generation of women superstars here in WWE. She's been working with Maxine Dupree to help her in-ring work, among others here. Natalia set for action here tonight, the veteran multi-time women's champion.
The last graduating class out of the Hart Dungeon, giving back to the business, certified Hall of Famer. And if she gets in Money in the Bank, look out.
Indeed, she's been in 5 before in her career, yet to win one.
Once again, those briefcases right there are your ticket to the top.
Becky and Natalia, were both involved in the first ever women's Money in the Bank back in 2017. What an opportunity for this young woman.
From Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
And earlier today, Roxanne inking the new deal. She's now part of Monday Night Raw.
We are thankful and lucky for that. The prodigy is exactly that. A prodigy. So talented at such a young age.
One of these 3 women could have the opportunity of a lifetime trying to win Money in the Bank. Back to the triple threat in just a moment, but just announced John Cena, Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, Dominic Mysterio, and Alexa Bliss are headed to the Fanatics Fest. Don't miss your chance to get up close and personal with your favorite WWE superstars when the #1 show for sports fans and collectors emanates from the Javits Center in New York City, June 20th through the 22nd. This one show the WWE Universe does not want to miss, so secure your tickets now at fanaticsfest.com.
Oh, we're back.
Bro, I'm telling you, get here quick, bro. I don't want to be here, brother. I got super kicked in the face. I'm gonna call you back, bro. Not the time, Seth. Please, just leave me alone. Please, I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home.
I get it. Just hear me out, man. Got a big match coming up this Saturday. World Heavyweight Championship shot for you.
Yeah, I seen that, Matthew.
Jey Uso is gonna get hurt tonight. Stuck his nose in my business where it didn't belong, and he's gonna pay for it. Now, whether he walks out of Greenville or he's wheeled out of here on a stretcher, come Saturday, he's not gonna be 100%. Which means the odds are in your favor. And if you can get past Jey Uso, and if you can get past Gunther, I'll be waiting on the other side for you. And you will know who to thank if you've got that World Heavyweight Championship on your shoulder. Maybe We run it back from WrestleMania a couple years ago. Except this time, World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Think about it.
An interesting proposition from Seth Rollins there.
Not on the mind of Logan Paul. He's got a World Heavyweight Championship opportunity. A lot of people have ideas.
Not on the line of Raw's newest signee, Roxanne Perez, now part of the Monday Night Raw roster against Becky Lynch, Natalya triple threat match. First woman to gain pinfall or submission will win in advance to the Money in the Bank contract ladder match 2 weeks from Saturday.
Yeah, 2 Hall of Famers and Roxanne Perez have just signed with Raw.
Roxy getting over, okay.
Roxanne Perez and they're working as a team to eliminate Natalya early on, and that's why you don't trust Becky Lynch.
Well, I think it's just the veteran experience is going to be on display.
By Natalya. Roxanne kicks out at 2. Now, you notice the briefcase is hanging above the ring. In 2 weeks, in this ladder match, inside the briefcase will be a contract. And if you take the briefcase down and win that matchup, you can cash in for a world title opportunity anytime you want.
You're actually in complete control of the entire WWE business. You hold it over the head of the world champion at all times.
And as Tiffany Stratton can attest, it can change your career 100% of the time when it comes to the women's division. They cash
yes, Julia's on SmackDown, guys.
Crown a new women's world champion.
And what does that mean? Women's world champion. That means you're on the marquee. That means you're doing everything that you set out to do whenever you dreamed of this profession.
And Becky Lynch now with the manhandle slam. Roxanne able to turn it around, and Roxanne Perez now. Oh, a great cover by Roxanne. Kick out by Becky Lynch. And Becky looking for a disarmer early on here to try to tap Roxanne Perez, who turns it into an combination momentarily. And now looking for maybe a crossface perhaps, trying to drag Becky back toward the center of the ring.
I was trying to figure out how I thought this match would go. So much talent in the ring.
And Becky again going for the disarmer, trying to lock it in on Roxanne.
Roxanne through her.
And non-stop action in this triple threat match.
Absolutely. 100 miles an hour right now as Roxanne and Becky Lynch are wrestling in Greenville.
And now, Natalya. Basement dropkick breaking things up. Already on SmackDown, Alexa Bliss became the first woman to qualify for the 6 spots in this match. 3 from Raw, 3 from SmackDown. Solo Sikoa, well, he had qualified on the men's side. Our men's qualifying matches will start next week. You got another women's qualifying match later on tonight.
You're talking about picture-perfect suplexes here from Natalya.
And a kick out.
And as you're looking at this match, you think to yourself, well, Roxanne, she's the prodigy. This is a match that she would normally win. And then it's like the man, Becky Lynch, would normally win this match as well. And Natalya, if you follow along on social media, trains every day.
And Natalya is incredible. And look at this now. Trying to get Becky Lynch to perhaps tap out here.
She could definitely be a world champion. 3 world champions fighting for 1 spot in Money in the Bank.
And continuing to punish and torture Becky Lynch here.
And Natalya will be able to transition into something else if Becky Lynch isn't able to break it.
You know, we talked about this earlier, Pat. A lot of people in the locker room are saying that Becky Lynch has done this facade for years. And wait a minute, Natalya looking for a sharpshooter, and Becky able to turn it around into a disarmer now on Natalya.
Disarmer.
And Roxanne Perez into the ring, and she'll break things up.
Hurricane DDT there.
Oh, Roxanne may have hurt her knee. Becky rolling out of harm's way. Natalya now turning things around, looking for a sharpshooter yet again.
Roxanne kick out.
Becky Lynch went for the manhandle slam, blocked by Natalya. Takedown by Natalya, sending Becky to the ropes.
So much one-upping happened. Very even.
Yeah.
One person's about to go over. And wait. Gets flipped with the quickness. Natalya.
And that right there is vintage Natalya. Follows this up with a nice kick right to the face.
And just big boots here from Natalya. A lot of pump and kicking.
Becky Lynch from behind went for a German suplex. Standing switch now by Natalya. Becky caught her with an elbow to the nose. Again, Lyra Valkyria told the world that Becky cannot be trusted. She's in this for herself. She doesn't want to help the young superstars in WWE today.
Becky Lynch is okay with people knowing that.
You saw Becky call her Roxanne. Basically tell her Roxanne, come on, do your spot. Becky out here getting caught spot calling? You out here getting caught spot calling? Becky was laying over. She was like,
Roxanne Perez, who's had an incredible year this year. I mean, set the record in the Royal Rumble.
Oh, man.
Longer than any woman.
Loudly calling spots. Caught in 4K.
Qualified for of course, now part of the Monday Night Raw roster.
Calling spots in 4K, man. 5K, 6K, 7K, bro.
For good reason.
Later tonight, Rhea Ripley, Kairi Sane, Zoe Stark look to qualify as Becky stops the momentum of Roxanne Perez.
We talk about this a lot, but the Prodigy started training when she was 15 years old with Hall of Famer, two-time Hall of Famer Booker T. She's born to be in this business.
Is Booker T's youngest champion ever. And Becky Lynch now knocks Roxanne off the top rope into the floor. Natalya back into the ring. She'll roll up Becky now. Shoulders down and a kick out by Lynch. Another takedown by Natalya. She's still looking to lock in a sharpshooter. Hasn't been able to do it.
She knows if she's able to, it's over. But the other...
Hey, yo, Roxanne, get in there.
Roxanne know that too.
Becky Lynch, who said, I was out of action for a year. I came back. The world's talking about me. I'm getting all these opportunities. And then there's someone like Natalya who's just scrapping to make ends meet. Because everybody wants to see Becky Lynch.
Natalya has put together a great career. I don't think she's scrapping for anything, but the opportunity arises. Natalya will try to take advantage of it.
Becky told me earlier today she wants to burst Roxanne's little bubble, as she calls it.
The Prodigy bubble has been on a rise since she started. And winning a Money in the Bank match.
Exploder by Becky Lynch sends Natalya out of the ring. And now
think about that for Roxanne. Fast pass. The Money in the Bank thing, which is exactly what her career has been. And it hasn't been through a lack of hard work. She's just so damn talented.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch is in complete control.
And Becky now off the apron. Down goes Natalya. Roxanne Perez from behind, back up to the steel step. Becky realizes she's there now. That was just a takedown by Roxanne. Nothing pretty about that.
Let's fight. Roxanne said, let's fight.
And Becky said, back into the ring.
Roxanne Perez got to be thinking, I can win this match. I'm still in this. I'm standing tall. Natalya's out. Becky's reeling.
Roxanne top rope crossbody on Lynch. Rolls through. Roxanne right to the back of the neck of Lynch. Roxanne again looking for the win to advance to Money in the Bank and a kick out by Becky. Triple threat action's been wild and furious here.
We're finna be back.
Natalya, Roxanne, Becky Lynch, the winner of this advances to Money in the Bank ladder match 2 weeks from Saturday is Roxanne Perez, who just signed on with Monday Night Raw earlier today. Looking to win a massive matchup tonight.
Just pointed up to those briefcases that are a one-way trip to a title shot.
Roxanne, history of the game, she knows what's at stake. Into the corner, Becky Lynch, into Natalya. And now, Roxanne Perez trying to wrestle Becky to the mat. And Natalya takes out both women. That big discus clothesline made famous by her late great father, Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Did she get the sharpshooter in?
Oh, Roxanne again trying to thwart that. And now Natalya's snapping Roxanne on Becky. Can she do it, Pat? Went for a double sharpshooter.
That would have been tough, I think, to pull off. But if she would have, we're talking epic.
Well, if anybody could pull it off, it'd be Natalya.
Absolutely. Roxanne.
Natalya's really become a leader in the women's locker room, doing everything she can to support the women that are coming up through the ranks. Been training a lot with Maxine Dupree. And Roxanne, great assault to both women. Cover now on Natalya to try to advance to Money in the Bank and a kick out at 2.
Roxanne's trying to quote John Cena, your time is up, my time is now. She thinks of herself as the future and the present for good reason.
Went for the manhandle slam. Roxanne turned it into an arm drag and a pinning combination and a kick out at 2.
Big kick.
And Perez looking for pop rocks. That's her finishing maneuver. Becky able to counter. Becky manhandle slam.
Oh, manhandle slam. 1, 2. That's how I brace it up.
Natalya, who's been scrapping. Saw her in Bloodsport, saw her in NWA over the weekend, and now here tonight, the kick out by Roxanne Perez at 2. All 3 women down, so much on the line.
What a fight here. for a Money in the Bank opportunity.
Alexa Bliss has already qualified for one of the 6 spots from Friday Night SmackDown. One of these women will join her. We have another qualifying matchup later on tonight. Men's qualifying action gets underway on Raw next Monday.
Throwing some massive hands at each other right now. Big rights.
Oh, and Becky and Natalya with a collision.
She met her at the rope. So did Natalya. What a fight here in Greenville. Struggle happening.
Roxanne now.
Oh, Pop Rocks. 1, 2. Oh, got a kick to the face. Brace it up.
So impressive.
That looked like a Pop Rocks to me.
Into a German suplex. And this thing was almost over for Roxanne Perez. Pop Rocks. Suplex from Natalya. Becky Lynch knew that it was potentially going to come to an end. And said, roll through.
Been an electric crowd all night long here.
Look at Rossi getting those chants, man, on the main roster.
An opportunity to qualify for the Money in the Bank contract ladder match and perhaps change the trajectory of your career. The event in 2 weeks from Saturday in LA.
Change your trajectory of your career, your life, your family's life, your future, your legacy, everything.
And Becky fighting back. Again, said earlier she wants to burst Roxanne's little bubble in what's been an incredible nearly 6 months here in WWE for Perez. Only tonight.
They got there working like a babyface.
2 women go at it here. And Becky with an uppercut. And a kick to the midsection, and the veteran Becky Lynch takes over.
These ladies.
Nice throw by Roxanne Perez.
I've been putting on an absolute brawl here in Greenville.
And the former 2-time NXT Women's Champion. And a climb to the top rope. Becky Lynch. Big blow to Perez.
How is anybody going to get anybody to be pinned for 3 seconds? I have no idea.
I don't know. To me, Rossi, he's finally good here to get those chants. Roxy. And she maybe South Carolina. Look, what they're in North South Carolina, somewhere in the Carolinas. They love it.
And now Natalya driving
to
Roxanne.
Just did a super cheers.
Sit out power.
Sarah Powerbomb 2. Becky kiss out.
Cheers, Becky Lynch off of Roxanne. And a sit-down powerbomb. And Natalya might win this thing.
And Natalya now with Roxanne in trouble. It's up to the top rope now.
Suplex.
Natalya, cover.
Superplex from Natalya.
And Roxanne into another near fall.
Jeez.
What a competitive matchup. And now, Natalya finally going for it, Pat. Can she lock it in now, though?
This thing's over. Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter. Don't tap. Don't tap, Rossi. Don't tap. Don't tap.
And allow Natalya to advance to Money in the Bank.
Dead center of that ring right now, Cole.
Becky.
Oh, Becky. Face first.
Natalya.
This. Nope. Natalya. Close rope. Nope.
Kick out. Discus clothesline again.
That was clean.
And now caught. Natalya catches Perez.
Back in the sharpshooter.
Again, Roxanne trying to make it to the ropes. That one would save her. No disqualifications or countouts and triple threat rules.
Back at the sharpshooter again for Roxanne.
Oh, double sharpshooter. Oh.
Roxanne and Becky, can you imagine, Pat, if they both tap out?
We're going to get a double tap out here. First shot to Money in the Bank for Natalya.
Becky grabs the rope, doesn't matter. Will not break the count. Becky able to get out. Natalya drags Roxanne back. Roxanne turns it around. Well, thought she turned it around. Natalya drags her back.
Oh, Natalya.
Becky Lynch back into the ring.
Becky.
Becky now.
Manhandle slam. Manhandle slam. Oh. Oh, Lara. Oh. Oh, my. Yo, Lara.
Get back for Lyra. Becky Lynch.
Oh.
Lyra Valkyria getting some retribution tonight. And the ref can do nothing about it. No disqualifications in a triple threat match.
Becky somehow able to fight off Lyra.
Oof.
Trying to turn partner attention back to the match. Natalya able to take Becky down. Lyra Valkyria.
Oh, he said, oh, Lyra still here. Come here. Oh, you ain't. Oh, pop runs. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Ross says going to Money in the Bank. Wow. And Lyra, Becky's still brawling on the outside. Lyra just costed Becky her shot at Money in the Bank. But good for Roxanne though, qualifying for Money in the Bank. Now we just need Julia in the match. We need Julia in the match. Cause who they got? Alessa, Roxanne, Kyrie, Rhea, and Zoe Stark is in the one. So it's gonna be either Kyrie or Rhea. It should be Julia. I don't know, you threw Julia on SmackDown, so you better give her some freaking wins. Or she could beat Selena for the US title. They might start her off with that. I don't know.
Yes, they are.
Julia will look perfect with that US title. If they don't want to put her in the world title scene yet for the women, Julia would be perfect for that US title. She would kill Selena Vega. She'll dominate half that roster. I ain't gonna lie.
I just want to let you know, Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Paul Heyman, all of that, you don't need to deal with that. I'll take care of that on Saturday, all right? I know you got Braun Breaker tonight. Handle your business. I want you to know if the numbers game, if they play that, I got your back, all right? Thanks, Zeus. Good? Good, man. Come on, man. Give me a little. There you go. All right. Take care of business, Thanks, Zeus. You got it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just saw
Hello, Kyrie.
to the Money in the Bank. Who joins her? Will be Kyrie Sane, who returns to the ring for the first time since December. After
I already put the US on title on Julia in the game. I wasted no time yet.
Looking to make the next step in her career and qualify for Money
Yeah,
in the Bank.
I think they might start off with that before they jump up. God damn.
Rhea Ripley. She begins her quest for another.
Sorry, but hey, Rhea Ripley, I need your workout plan. Oh my God, those back muscles are tough. Woo! Oh no, that's in the park. The way he swung that bitch, the motherfucker going up. Sorry, watching my Astros right now. My Dallas Stars play Wednesday. Yeah, they're in the Western Conference Finals. The what? Don't the conference finals start tomorrow for the NBA? The Thunder and the Wolves. Don't they start tomorrow? Am I right? Yeah. I think they start tomorrow. Tomorrow, and then Knicks and Pacers start Wednesday. I got Wolves. Who y'all got winning? From the West and the East. Not gonna lie, I see from the East. I want to say the Pacers. I'm gonna stick with the Pacers. So I'm gonna stick with the Wolves and the Pacers. I got Wolves over the Thunder, and I got Pacers over the Knicks. So that's my prediction.
This man, he's the greatest.
What's up, Jerome? I'm doing good, man. Doing good.
Each and every week says he wants to be a part of the mix. Did a great interview with the Daily Mail a couple of days ago. We'll talk about that in just a little bit, about his career.
His fight night, baby.
And says he still feels like he's in the prime of his career.
It looks like it. It feels like it. And he sounds like it. He's confident for good reason. Banger after banger after banger. I'm physically capable of coming out here and getting into a fight, a brutal fight every week.
I said Knicks and T-Wolves in the finals. I'm sticking to it. Oh my God! If the Knicks win the finals, their fan base, the entire city of New York, will be shut down. Woo! After Thunder winning the championship this year, I got the Wolves winning the championship. I believe this is Ant years. This is Ant's year. But this, honestly, this is good for the sport because the Knicks haven't won a championship since 1973. The Pacers, the Thunder, and the Timberwolves have never won a championship. So honestly, this is good for the sport. This is good for the game. I like it. I will be seated watching this.
Well, this was supposed to be a match we were going to have a couple of weeks ago. Grayson Waller found out who his opponent was. He said, hey, let's give Austin Theory a chance. And Theory gladly took the matchup, not realizing that it would be against Sheamus. So Theory turned the tables on Waller last week, and here we are. These two have not been getting along. There's no doubt about that, even though they're supposed to be friends in a tag team. It seems like Waller trying to put down Theory at every turn.
I got the Knicks and OKC. No Pacers ain't winning shit, but it can't cool. After Thunder won the championship this year.
You know, might be an indication that they're better than ever.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Grayson Waller told me earlier that it's not necessarily just Sheamus. Basically all redheads.
Really?
Basically, yeah. I think that's how he's kind of channeled his strategy.
Oh, so
that he hates
anger
redheads.
toward all redheads.
Yes.
The parent top.
And I don't know how you can do that, honestly, especially Sheamus.
Becky Lynch.
I don't think this is a good idea. I just, Grayson knows what he's in for, which is why I try to get on the match. No, please.
Greenville, South Carolina tonight for Monday Night Raw. A little bit interesting WWE trivia now and a Cash App fact. You know, I was in the main event in Greenville, South Carolina. Yeah, the main event against the greatest of all time, John Cena, back in 2012. It was absolutely incredible. I got to see his face and I told him what it was like to be Michael Cole.
Michael Cole never changed, man.
Obviously.
We're going to remember you as the guy tonight who got his ass kicked.
He was not lying, brother. It was a nice trip down memory lane watching this. And John Cena chopped and slopped Michael Cole all over Greenville.
I didn't recall it quite going like this.
Well, I'm happy we could remind you because take a little look-see at that. I learned something about you. That is the most insanely placed tattoo in the history, let alone everything going on down yonder. And then the thought of, look at Charles Robinson.
Pouring barbecue sauce on that.
Disgusted by John Cena slopping JR's barbecue sauce all over your shaved chest. But the tattoo placement, the bulge will say, in the inathleticism that you showcase here in Greenville will be remembered during your Hall of Fame ceremony, pal.
Yeah, well, this was absolutely disgusting, and I have to admit that it wasn't one of my finest moments. But I would say that I didn't have to be put to sleep to get my tattoo.
Jeez.
And that hurt.
Attitude adjustment from Michael Cole might have directed his entire career and led him to this moment now.
Not quite as embarrassing as Heidenreich, but embarrassing enough.
Oh, brother, I saw that.
So I'm just trying to make sure we're all on the same page here. Are you absolutely sure that's what you want?
Yes.
Okay, medical says you're clear, so next week I will give you your match one-on-one with Rusev. Good luck.
It's gonna need a lot more than luck. Rusev's gonna end your career just like he did to that clown Otis. Frankly, it's gonna be nice to see Alpha Academy put down for good.
He isn't worth it.
What do you want anyway?
Pierce, I know the Creeds have their big tag team championship match next week. That's great, but what about me? What about Gable? I'm here to talk Money in the Bank qualifying matches for myself and Ivy Nine. What do you got?
I could have swore we already had this conversation.
Does anybody knock around here?
What's going on, man? I just want to talk to you a little bit because we got that triple threat tag championship match with your boys next week, you know?
Nothing personal, but those championships are coming with my team
next week.
Okay, maybe not. But the one thing that we can all agree upon is the fact that we don't want the Raiders to win. Nobody does, right?
Yeah, good talk. How about we leave it anywhere but here?
God, bro, that was
Sounds
so
weird
funny.
because it smells like a midlife crisis in here anyway.
Yeah, man, I'm out of here, bro.
Thank God.
For the new day.
Also, by the way, prayers to JR, man. Hopefully,
Took his glasses.
he kissed cancer's ass.
Sorry for Adam Pearce sometimes.
Prayers up to JR and his
Feel
family.
sorry for Grayson Waller tonight, too, one-on-one with Sheamus.
Xavier Woods said it smelled like a midlife crisis in Adam Pearce's office. That had to cut through the soul there of our general manager.
Scrap
Speaking of
Daddy.
soul, yeah, exactly.
First time ever tonight. Sheamus and Grayson Waller one-on-one here on Monday Night Raw. Again, this match was originally scheduled 2 weeks ago.
Grayson Waller just smacked Sheamus in the mouth.
And Waller would have tricked Theory into taking the matchup. Theory would get his payback on his tag team partner last week. You were saying moments ago that Waller has a unique strategy for this match tonight.
Yeah, I think, he just smacked Sheamus in the mouth right there. I don't know if he's thinking about running or thinking about taking a fight to Sheamus, but everybody has a plan until you punch in the mouth, and that's what Sheamus does.
Side headlock by Grayson Waller, the uber athletic Waller.
He should try to stick and move. Ground and pound will inevitably end up good for the big man from Ireland. Grayson knows that he's figuring it out.
Yeah, Sheamus, in an interview with the Daily Mail, talked about how he was, quote, gutted for not being part of WrestleMania this year. He said he is so passionate about his job.
Prayers up for former President Biden as well. The guy knows with prostate cancer. Oh, yeah.
Wants to consistently
I
have
did see
bang
that.
after bang
Prayers up to him and
matches.
his,
He said,
him and his
I could
family
do
as
it
well.
for a number of more years, and I'm just going to do it so they have to pretty much drag me out of the ring.
Fuck cancer, man.
He's
Fuck
honored
cancer.
to get the opportunity to wrestle in the WWE. He treats it that way. He's willing to do whatever.
This takedown by Grayson Waller.
He wants to know if you can handle it as much as he can. I was in the ring with a man that had a similar style.
Yes. And we saw the bruises still showing up on your body tonight.
Yeah, but I could tell in there, like, they just want to know if you got it or not. That's what they're looking for.
Sheamus just enjoys the fight. He enjoys the brawl. Waller with a cheap shot as the official, Jessica Carr, was backing Sheamus out of the way.
Grayson Waller.
Oh!
Yeah, the Pacers win the championship. Yeah, New York is going to be, it's going to be crazy because they've been, New York,
One slap.
they got a real passionate fan base when it comes to their sports teams.
Sheamus still after the one championship that's eluded him his entire career, the Intercontinental title. Said he'd like one more shot, one more opportunity at the belt.
You got your Jets fans out there, your Giants fans,
What a appeal as he sends Waller across the ring.
I agree with him.
Jets fans, Giants fans, Yankees fans, Mets fans. They actually played each other this past weekend. You know how close the Yankees were to a World Series? And they came up short against the Dodgers. You know how close they were? And how close the Mets was for going to the World Series?
Austin just asked if he was good, man. Exact quote.
And there's Theory.
He's staring down. Sheamus, a distraction maybe by Theory.
You got Jets fans and Giants fans. They, you know, when it comes to football, they're miserable because they haven't put out a good football team and God knows how long. The Jets haven't made the playoffs in what, 14 years? Still the longest drought in sports right now. 14 years without a playoff appearance for the New York Jets.
Austin, he told you to take some notes.
You need pen and paper? We got some. Pencil?
You thought Aaron Rodgers was going to come in and bring his glory days to the from the Green Bay Packers?
Can you get my phone for me?
The Aaron Rodgers era didn't work out
Big Irishman.
in New York.
That's not mine. That's yours.
Okay, that's a picture of my daughter.
I was wondering why I picked
Then if you're a Giants fan, no, let's stick with the Jets. You're a Jets fan. You have to stick with Zach. You have to see Zach Wilson as your quarterback. You thought they was going to draft Justin Fields, but no, they took Zach Wilson over Justin Fields. I'm like, what?
Certainly has. I'll tell you what, I'm impressed with what the Aussie icon Grayson Waller is doing with Sheamus.
Yeah, Waller, tremendous athlete, former tag team champion.
There's some welts on Sheamus right now. Come on.
And let's go, Sheamus.
And yeah, you remember. And yeah, you remember when the Jets had Adam Gase as the head coach? Yeah, how that work?
Showboating style.
Now they hired New York Jets. I mean, they hired Detroit Lions defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn.
What it takes.
Now, could he change things? Absolutely.
Better than him telling him to take notes. As that duo
I hope he gets. I hope he shines with the Jets.
He's heading to the top rope.
Yeah, Sheamus up to the top. Now Waller will meet him there. Big knee.
Wasn't he a coach there one time? And he just went back.
Leap from Grayson Waller.
Waller's.
Oh no, he used to play for him. He used to play for
The
him.
most captivating star.
I'm tripping. Aaron Glenn used to play for the Jets. Yeah.
He's chopping the hell out of Sheamus. I see fingerprints wrapped around Sheamus' body. Grayson Waller taking the fight to Sheamus.
Ooh, superplex.
What a win this would be for Waller. Quickly into the cover. Hooks the leg down like Sheamus in a kick out at 2.
I mean, this would be a gigantic night for Grayson Waller if he beat Sheamus here.
Blow right to the back of the neck of the Celtic Warrior.
Think about the message that sends to everybody, including Austin Theory.
Theory cover again. Sheamus fights out of this.
Grayson Waller. A huge night for him.
Theory looking on. You gotta wonder what he's thinking. Does he want Waller to win? Would he be embarrassed if Waller wins because Theory lost to Sheamus a couple of weeks back?
Sheamus just kind of waited out a couple knees there.
And nobody home. Sheamus shoulder first into the post. Waller looking great ever since the distraction a number of minutes ago by Theory. And I'm real interested to see where this relationship with Theory and Waller is, Pat, because
well, Austin Theory, yeah.
Theory's making a lot of strange facial expressions out here as he watches Waller go after Sheamus. But Theory's the reason Waller's in control right now.
Grayson Waller also, I don't think, loving the fact that Austin's name's getting chanted, and he needs to pay attention to the fact that Sheamus just ate that.
Well, I think it woke Sheamus up.
Yeah, that's a nothing burger, says Sheamus.
Oof. Oh man, yeah, Stephen A. Smith gonna be, man, he gonna be talking crazy. Oh, Sheamus, Sheamus, get your ass back here, nigga. take these chops. Woo.
There's 10 brutal chops to the chest of Grayson Waller.
Oh, great move. What a move by Waller.
How's he even able to breathe is the question.
Well, that was incredible. Up over the top and just stomping to the back of the neck of Sheamus.
Yeah, I think Grayson Waller's contemplating everything.
Nah, he go. Oh, no, he right. He right there.
Yeah, Waller looking for that rolling flatliner. And he caught him. Cover now by Waller. Hook of the leg. Sheamus at 2.
The fact that Grayson is able to do that after the beating he took from Sheamus in the corner. Obviously a massive display of grit from Grayson Waller, even though he is a bit arrogant, is what some people would say.
And Waller with a big smile on his face, realizing he is in control. Slowly taking his time, walking the second rope. And now Austin Theory, I don't know what Theory was doing.
Oh, golly. Y'all heard that knee straight?
Whatever it was, it cost Waller, who ran into a knee by Sheamus, and he may have a broken jaw.
And Sheamus is literally powering up through it all.
You know, the deeper the match goes, the longer it goes. Sheamus just continues to build momentum. Seems like he gets stronger and stronger.
There's a second wind, a third wind. Oh, a little inverted guillotine here by Sheamus.
Yeah, Sheamus punishing Waller here. Look at the power.
Like a sack of leaves, carrying him on his back.
Tossing him across the ring. I think Waller weighs more than a sack of leaves, but I get your point.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Oh, and then, is that the...
We haven't seen this in a while. That's the Dublin smile, Pat. And I believe it's Terminator style when he puts both fingers in.
Yeah, why so serious there from Sheamus to Grayson Waller?
Waller still fighting back.
Ooh.
Wow. Sheamus knocked out to the apron.
Grayson Waller.
Waller putting up a fight here tonight against the Celtic Warrior.
This is Sheamus's.
He's going to steal the
2,
of the Balor.
3,
Sheamus.
4. That did not fade Sheamus.
Yeah, not quite the
Oh, Waller like, no! Get your ass over here.
Sheamus now.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh! Whoa! What was that?
Wow.
He was dropped him off the top rope.
And now I believe Waller's
Oh.
going to get a little payback here.
Nope. Waller got the way.
And Waller scoots out of harm's way.
I feel like that was a necessary exit by Grayson, and that actual exit is what he's thinking.
I'm not. No, you're not done. You're not done. I am not.
Up there like, hey, where you going?
You don't quit. What do you mean? You wanted this.
Theory did not allow Waller to get out of harm's way, and now Sheamus is going to make him pay. Right in front of
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, oh my, look at Theory. Look, that man smiling behind his back. Oh my goodness. Y'all slimy. Y'all slimy out here. Y'all slimy out here. First of all, when Theory was getting beat down, Waller was smiling behind his back. And now, Theory out here smiling behind his back. Y'all slimy. Bro kick. 2, 3. Sheamus gets the dub. That man, wow. That man was out there smiling behind. Yeah, both of these niggas are slimy. Y'all ain't real, man. Dang, y'all is not real. Out there setting each other up. Oh man. Listen, if I go watch my matches, and I see my homeboy smiling, I'll get my ass beat. Oh, best believe I'm going. It's up. It's up.
Sheamus getting better and better and better with banger after banger after banger. Jacked. I gotta get on that diet.
Yeah, Sheamus came back jet.
And built much better than both of us.
Well, this is a big week because two friends of WWE, Tyrese Halliburton of the Indiana Pacers, Jalen Brunson of the New York Knicks, massive WWE fans. Face-off starting Wednesday night in the Eastern Conference Finals of the NBA playoffs. Pat from Indiana, I'm a massive New York Knicks fan all the way back at 73, 70 years old. I was at the Garden watching the Knicks' last championship win. But Pat, I think we got to make a bet on this.
That's right. If the Pacers win, Michael Cole would do an entire Raw in a tank top. And if the Knicks win, which they won't, Pacers in 5, maybe 6. We'll see.
What are you going to dress then?
I'll wear a full suit like the clock.
Okay, that's the bet. Well, earlier on today, Pat and I had the opportunity to talk to Tyrese Halliburton, the Pacers, via satellite from Indianapolis. Welcome again, Tyrese. And, you know, I've been in these top-secret recording sessions over the past couple of months, lending my voice to a very special character in the 2K video game.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news, Tyrese Halliburton will be a part of the Dunks and Destruction package with the WWE 2K25 video game later this year. Congrats to you, Tyrese. This has to be a dream come true, my brother.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited. Obviously, I got the opportunity to come and be in the Garden and experience that and get in the ring a little bit. So I'm excited about being a playable character in the game, and yeah, it's gonna be super cool. So I appreciate the opportunity and I look forward to it.
You know, Tyrese, we showed some of the clips from you and Jalen Brunson getting into it. Jalen, of course, the star of the New York Knicks last June in SmackDown in Madison Square Garden. Did you ever think that the rivalry would get to this point where you're going to be in the Garden Wednesday night, just a few steps away from perhaps playing in your first ever NBA Finals?
Yeah, I mean, I knew that, we would probably have to see the Knicks again down the line after that series last year. And I didn't know when, but I knew it would happen eventually. And here we are. So I'm excited about it. Obviously, this is a special rivalry that I'm excited to be a part of and, keep adding chapters to it. So I'm looking forward to it.
I love that we got both voices in this interview thus far. I also love the fact that you're in a video game for WWE, and he has his own commemorative merch right now at WWEshop.com. You got merch, you're in a video game. Now, in the near future, obviously, this rivalry with the New York Knicks, deep hatred between these two teams. How does it feel to be right in the middle of it, and how does it feel to be taking on the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals?
Yeah, obviously this has been a special rivalry dating back to the 90s. It's like Rock Austin almost. Fans love this stuff, so I'm excited to be a part of it. Last year, I think that I didn't know what I was necessarily getting into. I knew it was just going to be a competitive series, and now understanding the hatred between the fan bases and how serious of a rivalry this is. It's a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to playing against these guys again. It's going to be a fun series, and I'm ready.
So, Tyrese, hopefully by the time we get to Saturday night, which is an off day, the Knicks are going to be up 2-0.
Oh, shut up, Cole, you biased piece of trash. Don't you listen to this, Tyrese. You're making time for us out of your day. Don't listen to this trash bag.
But, Tyrese, I know you're going to be watching Saturday night's main event on NBC, and I want to ask you your prediction for the main event between Jey Uso and Logan Paul for the world title.
Yeah, so you guys know I was in the Garden with Logan. Logan's my guy. He's also from Cleveland, just beat the Cavs, so he texted back and forth after that series as well. So I would love to say Logan, but I know where my heart lays right now. I know where I'm standing. 4 letters, 1 word. Yay, I'm with Jey.
Okay. I like to hear that.
Tyrese, congratulations, and good luck in the Eastern Conference Finals on Wednesday night.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, and good job giving that kid tickets in a first-class tickets and a suite hotel in Indianapolis for a month.
All on Pat's show today.
Yeah, you did that though out of your pocket, my show. You're a good man.
I think you should pay for it.
No. Good luck, Tyrese.
Yeah, Pat, you should pay for it. Nonetheless, Pat
all right.
ringside,
Game 1.
on NBC.
Patriots starts Wednesday.
8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. What a matchup. CM Punk teaming up with Sami Zayn to take on Rollins and Breakker on Saturday night. Pat, how about this one? It's not for the title, it's about respect. It's John Cena and R-Truth.
Yeah, R-Truth, his childhood hero was John Cena. He's always said. So for this to happen on the one last time run for John Cena, it's a beautiful thing. And R-Truth has a chance with John Cena's moves.
Pat, are you ready for this? It finally comes down, this personal rivalry. Will it end inside a steel cage?
I think it's the only way it's going to stop these two men. They are going to destroy each other in that steel cage. And I can't wait to call it.
And Jey Uso defends his World Heavyweight Championship against Logan Paul. Will Paul win his first world title?
Tyrese Halliburton, who is an absolute legend in the making, says 4 letters, 1 word.
Yeet.
I think that's how a lot of people feel.
All at Saturday night's main event. Let's check in with Kathy Kelly now.
Thanks, Cole. Well, speaking of that match, I am here with the ring general, Gunther. Earlier tonight, you said you didn't care who won between Logan Paul and defending World Heavyweight Champion Jey Uso this Saturday. But with others now targeting that championship, is your game plan different heading into June 9th?
Oh, here comes Seth.
It's been a while. Been a while since we shared the same space. I just wanted to come here and let you know that the work you did with my World Heavyweight Championship, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good stuff. You know? You're a pretty good champ.
It's an interesting conclusion. I heard about the long-term plan. But for a visionary, Seth, you're pretty short-sighted. Because you're definitely not the long game around here. I am the future around here.
All right. I'll cut the crap. I came here out of professional courtesy for someone I thought I had respect for. So I'll give it to you straight. If you happen to find that World Heavyweight Championship around your waist again, you will be treated no different than anybody else. You will make yourself a target.
What's that? Please. I cannot wait. In fact, I am eagerly awaiting it.
Seth Rollins trying to cut a lot of deals here tonight.
Here comes Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley begins her quest at an opportunity at another world championship. Looking to qualify for Money in the Bank. Triple threat action. Live on Netflix. What an opportunity. Mommy wants it all.
Something hilarious, yeah.
Rhea Ripley fired up here tonight.
Oh, Astros win.
The roof blew off of this place wherever she was shown on the screen earlier, and the entire time she has entered this arena. Electrifying, to say the least.
Massive star. Multi-time women's world champion. One of a kind.
Absolutely. The Australian anomaly. There's so much aura, so much talent, so much strength, so much grit. This business embodied is Rhea Ripley. Sorry, Rhea Bloody Ripley. She's trying to throw her jacket.
Yeah,
I believe.
are you gonna catch it?
Uh-oh. I don't know. Her jacket's probably tougher than me. That's kind of the Rhea Ripley that we know, isn't it?
You're pretty tough, though.
Thank you. I appreciate that, and that's what I mean. Out of her face. Not wanting to make any friends, it does appear. Zoe coming out here, all business. Could you imagine Zoe starting in the Money in the Bank match?
Zoe's been in a couple already in her career, but very active in those. Wants to win her first ever. Talked to her earlier today. Believes she got a fresh start in WWE and wants to make a move here tonight.
And, this version of Zoe
has the chance to be world
He's like, I was supposed to be scared, nigga. I want to smoke.
And Alicia Taylor, I believe.
WWE is coming to LA on Saturday, June 7th, where worlds collide at Kia Forum and Money in the Bank at Intuit Dome. Individual event tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster.
Snickers are absolutely delicious. Have been my whole life. Snickers have been great my whole life. Eat a lot of them, huh? Used to, now too fat. Welcome back!
Making her way to the ring from Yamaguchi, Japan, Kairi Sane!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Kairi Sane returning to action here on Monday Night Raw tonight. She's been out since December, where she suffered a horrific hand injury. I spoke to Kairi earlier today. She told me she's 100% and she's ready to make some noise. This should be an incredible triple threat matchup tonight. To qualify for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, Alexa Bliss qualified on Friday Night SmackDown. Roxanne Perez qualified earlier tonight. 4 spots remain, 2 on Raw, 2 on SmackDown.
Gold coins. Pirate Bob.
And an eye patch that pays homage to one cameraman of ours at ringside.
A one-eyed man can somehow do his job better than when he had 2. Kairi Sane, welcome back.
Well, again, the rules of a triple threat match. First woman to gain pinfall or submission will advance to the Money in the Bank contract ladder match 2 weeks from Saturday in Los Angeles.
Rhea Ripley doesn't have gold around her waist, so she's looking to make that happen.
As we saw earlier tonight, Matt, there are no countouts, no disqualifications in a triple threat match. Lyra Valkyria getting involved, costing Becky Lynch an opportunity to advance. Roxanne Perez defeating Natalia to move on. And now we're underway. Zoe
here we go.
right after Kairi Sane and Rhea Ripley. Now
Rhea, Kairi, and
this
Zoe.
will be a physical one, I guarantee.
Crazy pop for Kairi. I'm going with my girl Kairi, man.
Take out by Stark and a kick out by Rhea Ripley. Fast-paced action. Kairi Sane, sunset flip up over the top. Rhea Ripley. And Kairi Sane up. German suplex by Rhea. Zoe Stark with that great drop kick. Very athletic Zoe Stark.
Feels like everybody had the same strategy. Let's come out and see if we can win this thing quick.
Zoe has been in 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches in her career. Kairi Sane, Rhea Ripley looking to qualify for their first. We talked earlier tonight, Pat, 100% of the time in the women's division, when they cash in the contract, they crown the new world champion. Tiffany Stratton, the latest example of that earlier this year. Big shoulder tackle.
When you become world champion, you're legitimized forever in our industry. You'll be loved by everybody.
Nice leapfrog by Zoe. Rhea able to roll through. Big drop kick
Yeah.
by Rhea. Showing off her athleticism.
Yeah, she don't need. Realistically, we don't need to be seeing girls like Charlotte and Rhea in this match. We don't.
Get back into the world title hunt.
If you care about pushing new talent, you need to showcase it on that show.
Last week, the world champ Io Sky.
Triple threat, it's hard to put an odds-on favorite, but Rhea Ripley is favored in every match she is in.
But you know, it's WWE. You gotta have a big name in there. You know.
Kairi Sane sent Rhea across the ring.
Great to see Kairi Sane back.
Yeah, Kairi, a former 2-time NXT Women's Champ.
Rhea Ripley catching her breath out here. Kairi Sane.
1-time NXT Women's Champ, 2-time Tag Champ.
Zoe
went for that missile drop kick, and I believe Zoe may have gotten hurt. I believe she hurt her knee when she came off that top rope. Zoe's hurt. The official now, Sean Bennett, is checking on Zoe Stark. Zoe may have blown her knee out, but not for now. heading into the ring.
Oh, fuck. That's not good. Yeah, you see Zoe start yelling. When you, you know it's legit when she starts screaming. Yeah. Shit, that is not good. Damn.
Zoe Stark. This is a tragic situation. Zoe, who's had knee injuries in the past.
Damn, bro.
And again, the situation developing here. It's Kyrie, Rhea, and Zoe Stark in a triple threat match to qualify for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Zoe Stark landed awkwardly coming off the top rope with that sniper missile drop kick, and I believe she may have re-injured a knee that caused her many, many problems in the past. Our doctor is working with Zoe right now. WWE fans showing her some respect. Zoe extremely upset as she's going to be helped out of the arena now by our doctor. And now it comes down to a one-on-one match between Kyrie and Rhea.
Yeah, she can't put no weight on it. She got to be. Yeah, she got to get carried by medical. Man, that's not good, man.
Hopefully, as the night goes on, obviously WWE social media will be covering that. And now we're going to reset
hoping she didn't,
a one-on-one match between.
Hoping she didn't tear anything.
Rhea and Kyrie saying it is a shame.
That'd be messed up if she tore something.
I mean, hopefully it's not as bad.
But usually when you can't put weight on something, it's not a good look.
Everybody here felt the same exact way. Positive vibes, prayers for Zoe and her knee. Now, Rhea and Kyrie Sane. One-on-one match for a shot at Money in the Bank. Greenville behind Rhea Ripley.
Rhea with a big elbow to Kyrie. Now Ripley with a big boot. Now goes Kyrie Sane. And Rhea Ripley fired up here.
She certainly is, and so is Greenville.
And again, I think the fact that this is now one-on-one will favor Rhea Ripley in this match. Again, Kyrie Sane returning to action for the first time in nearly 6 months. She's taking the fight to Rhea now.
I really do feel.
In tremendous shape as well.
Seems like the wrestlers that constantly. And Zoe was staying healthy. I know she had a brutal knee injury back in NXT. When she came up to the main roster, she stayed healthy, and now at this time,
covered by Rhea.
This shit happens. But, yeah, man.
Kick out. And again, ladies and gentlemen, the situation here in Greenville, South Carolina is this triple threat match between Rhea
you know it's bad when they had to cut that camera away.
That's
I know she barely got popped, but
moments ago, tried to deliver that sniper missile drop kick off the top rope. She landed off.
Yeah, she's not a bad wrestler. She is not a bad wrestler. She's very good.
For a number of months.
Oh God, Rhea.
We'll try to get you an update on Zoe whenever we can. Rhea now drags Kyrie back, center of the ring, hook of the leg, kick out by Sane. Now this is Kyrie's first match.
Hopefully she feels better, yeah, man. I hate to see wrestlers coming back only for them to get hurt again. Yeah, man.
The easiest way to do that, win the Money in the Bank contract ladder match, and now the prison block. This is a submission maneuver by Rhea. And she's got Kyrie center of the ring. Will Kyrie tap out?
Rhea Ripley is a champion. She doesn't have gold. She's looking for it. Money in the Bank.
Yeah, everyone gets her for they fuck themselves up for our entertainment, man. They really do.
Yeah, and again, I think the fact that it's one-on-one definitely favors Rhea.
That's why I got huge respect for wrestlers in general.
Nearly 6 months.
Especially if you don't have time to prepare.
Yeah, we really shouldn't be out here.
Now Kyrie Sane is back. And she looks.
Out here shitting on wrestlers, you know what I'm saying? Like hate.
Kyrie into the corner.
Like, how I say it, like hating on them, you know what I'm saying?
Kyrie now top rope. The high flyer. Rhea Ripley. We're going to count it out. Both women slung it away here.
Headbutt from Kyrie Sane.
We really look too much into IWC and we get to. Oh my goodness! What the hell was that? Oh, Kyrie kicks out.
Physical match this has been.
I mean, a drop kick
Oh, it's a drop. She got caught with a drop kick. Jesus.
Picking her right out there. And again, you qualify for the Money in the Bank contract ladder match. You head to LA in 2 weeks from Saturday. You climb the ladder, you grab the contract that's inside a briefcase. That contract gives you the opportunity to cash in a World Championship opportunity anytime you want. That is what is at stake. We talked about it earlier, Pat. It can change your life and your career.
It changes everything in an instant. Rhea Ripley's been there, done that a lot, but she's looking to get back.
Now looking for riptide on Kairi Sane. Trying to put Kairi away. Sane, though, able to drop behind and catch her with a backhand.
Backhand?
Spinning elbow by Kairi Sane.
Now driving Rhea toward the corner. You can ask guys like Sheamus how it changes your career to cash in Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins did it at WrestleMania. Damian Priest as well as Kairi Sane delivers a blow to Ripley.
Tippy time. Put herself into a different stratosphere.
Bayley did the same thing a few years prior. Io Sky as well. And now Kairi Sane, top rope going to the inside out.
Oh no! Inside elbow got countered. Oh.
Or boot, shall I say, to Kairi Sane coming from the top rope. Devastating enough to begin with, let alone when you're falling into the boots from Rhea Ripley. Money in the Bank.
Is at stake.
Changes everything for you. One-on-one.
Men's qualifiers begin next week here on Monday Night Raw. Rhea Ripley delivers a right to Kairi Sane.
Just knocks Kairi down and then she says, "Is that all you got?"
Again, both these women trying to qualify for their first ever Money in the Bank contract ladder match.
Big shots here. Jeez. Did you expect this from Kairi Sane?
Yeah, putting up the fight against Ripley. Looking to advance. What an opportunity this would be.
Ooh.
She ducked the spinning elbow. You tried to hit it twice. No. Man.
Oh, riptide, riptide, riptide. Oh, that's game. 1, 2, 3. Rhea Ripley is going to the Money in the Bank. I kind of figured she was going to win. So it is Rhea Ripley, joining Roxanne Perez and Alexa Bliss.
Perez and Alexa Bliss filling 3 of the 6 spots for Money in the Bank. What a match for Rhea.
Once it became a
That's why I would always take my hat off to these wrestlers putting their bodies on entertainment. Yeah, man. For sure.
Certainly put up a massive fight in her comeback. Since December, Rhea Ripley stands tall and is in Money in the Bank, which I assume she thought is how this match was going to end anyway.
And again, more men's and women's qualifying matchups Friday night on SmackDown. Men's and women's next week, of course, on Monday Night Raw. Also want to send our well wishes out to Zoe Stark, who is injured in this matchup here tonight. Well, you know, tomorrow, Sam Roberts and Megan Morant will dive into everything Monday Night Raw. It is.
I'm just hoping Charlotte don't win Friday, but knowing WWE, they're gonna do some shit, bro. That's gonna piss me off, and I'm not gonna like it.
Of course, the NBA Eastern Conference.
I'm happy more people are learning about Tyrese. He's a great superstar. He's incredible in our city. And the Pacers, all about to battle the Knicks.
We'll see. But next week, Monday Night Raw is going to be in Tampa, Florida, capping off what's going to be a great weekend in Tampa. And I don't know if Tozawa has...
They don't need her to win shit.
He's got to go one-on-one, Pat, with Rusev.
But knowing WWE, you just can't trust them to do the right thing.
Doing what they're doing and be there.
These wrestling bookers will be out there to taunt. They be out there to taunt with us, bro. You can't just take them seriously.
Making a very dangerous man.
They go one-on-one next week on Raw.
Tozawa. I admire your courage and loyalty to your friends. But you must be hiring cheers and delusional applause to challenge me. I was just trying to do what's best for you. fix you. Like I fixed myself. But you go and challenge me, you ungrateful little man. I was born in the tempest. I am the son of thunder. Who are you to challenge me? A weed until a blade. Now, you've got my attention and you've got a problem. You should have thanked me and walked away. Instead, you listened to them and not your brother. Remember, your ego might get you cheered, but your arrogance will get you slaughtered. Tozawa-san, next week on Monday Night Raw, I will embrace your challenge with open arms. And after I beat you senseless, then I tap you out. I am going to forgive your stupidity and forget your existence.
Yeah. Good luck, Tozawa. Meanwhile, Braun Breaker has his orders. Break Jey Uso. Seth Rollins says, make him pay because this is personal now. And for the World Heavyweight Champion Jey Uso, it's about revenge and survival. Jey versus Braun Breaker, live on Netflix.
Yeah, all pro wrestling is a business, man. All pro wrestling is it. Oh fuck! I gotta sign in. I'm not signed in to my YouTube. What? It's crazy on my computer.
Thank God for the New Day. And thank God for me. Thank you, God. As each and every one of you already know, I graduated from the greatest college in the world just right down the street, and that is Furman University. And based on all the recessive piles of genes that we see here in the audience tonight, I'm still the best thing to come out of this city. Hold on, don't boo that. You can't boo that. The man is being honest. He's telling the truth. And speaking of honesty and telling the truth, the honest truth is that we would love to defend these tag team titles. However, we just can't seem to find worthy opponents. Now. The teams here on Raw are very good, but let's be real. Once they're faced with any sort of adversity, they're just gonna crumble like grandma's cookies. Your grandma's not ours. Our grandma will cook the mess out of some cookies. But let's take LWO, for example, who we all know is nothing without Rey Mysterio, who just so happens to be on the shelf. Yet again, it's just a matter of time before they cease to exist. We're explaining something, we're talking. A-Town down, they've been fighting for like a calendar year. So any day now, Grayson Waller's gonna kick Austin Theory's head straight off his shoulders. Now, the Creed boys, however, they got some talent. I like those guys. They're good. They got some talent. But the War Raiders, the former tag team champions of the world, the guys we beat at WrestleMania for these. We already know that Ivar doesn't need Eric because Ivar is the star. Ivar's the star, that's right, not Eric. All these teams, they don't really matter. The only team that matters is your boys, the New Day. And you should thank God that you have us. Thank God for the New Day!
Hey, you know, What's Your Story with Steph McMahon features sit-downs and people from all walks of life, sports, entertainment, business, and more to learn the story and hear their journey. This week's guest, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Catch What's Your Story this Thursday on Stephen Ann's YouTube channel or any audio platform where you get your podcasts.
Absolute quality in there. You needed to get it, and you got it. I love it. I knew you guys were going to win. Plus, I can't wait for Liv to come back from that. I love it. I love it.
Hold on. What is she doing here?
Oh.
Listen, guys. Play nice. We've been chatting the last couple of weeks, and I'd just like to take a moment to formally introduce Roxanne Perez to the Judgment Day. Because, you know, I've been thinking about what Dom said a couple of weeks ago about how we might need some more numbers around here. I think we should talk to Liv. No, Liv is going to appreciate this. You have me, JD, and Carlito all covering your back. But Raquel and Liv have no one.
I still think we should talk to Liv, especially with all the Judgment Days.
No. Listen. She's not a member of the Judgment Day. But, you know, sometimes we need a little help around here. And in that case, we have Roxanne.
Look, I'm just still trying to find my place here on Raw, and I really admire what you guys have done. And I got you guys presents.
See?
We've been introduced. You've given us your presents. You can go now.
Not the chicken buggies.
Liv will hear about this.
Oh, I can't wait.
Nah, Finn out here being slimy.
Hey, just announced, John Cena, Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, Dominic Mysterio, and Alexa Bliss.
Slimy. Not the chicken buggies. Slimy. Finn out here being slimy.
Along with a stat lineup of athletes and celebrities, including Tom Brady, Kevin Durant, Derek Jeter, Peyton Manning, and many more. Fanatics Fest emanates from the Javits Center in New York City, June 20th to June 22nd. This is one show that WWE Universe does not want to miss, so secure your tickets now at fanaticsfest.com. Well, ladies and gentlemen, busy weekend coming up for us. Of course, SmackDown is on Friday night, and Pat and I will be in Tampa Saturday night for Saturday night's main event. In Tampa next Monday, Memorial Day for Monday Night Raw. And check out what we got next week, Pat. More Money in the Bank qualifying matchups, including the start of the men's bracket here on Raw.
That's right. You classify Money in the Bank as one of the most important nights of the year for WWE superstars, and qualifying matches are in abundance.
And good luck to Tozawa.
Yeah, Rusev's on a warpath right now, and Tozawa's next. And good luck to Tozawa, but that feels like Rusev's night.
And this could be fun. The World Tag Title's on the line. The New Day defending against both the Creed brothers of American Made and the War Raiders. Triple threat action for the tag titles next week.
We just said, it'd be so funny, man.
Always got to eat.
4 letters. What word? Yeet. Oh, look at that picking up a little kid. Hey. Yeet, 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 yeet. One word. Yeet.
Yeetville, South Carolina earlier tonight.
That's right. And the mayor just showed up. Our champion.
Over Jey Uso. Tonight's not about defending the championship. Tonight is about revenge and retribution.
Where are my shades? I can't even find them.
It's about surviving.
Yeah, I can't find them.
To get the Saturday night's main event. To get to Logan Paul. To get into that title defense.
This is life at the top, Jey Uso. Jey looks good.
He's great with a gold around his waist, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Gold grill. Gold title. Gold sunglasses. This man is oozing champion right now. Radiating through every city. With every youth. Okay. Hey, good eating, Paul.
Thank you.
Introducing first from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 222 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion! Main event, Jey Uso!
That's a good eating down here in South Carolina. There's yeet signs and hands all over Greenville. Our champion.
He gonna run it back. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Oh, never mind. I thought he was gonna stop the song and then run it back and do it again. I'm like, he said, "Nah, not this week. We gotta go off the air by this time."
The unpredictable badass.
Barking in Greenville.
You know, Pat, a lot has been made in the past couple of weeks about the weight of carrying the World Championship and whether or not Jey Uso can carry the weight and the responsibility of being World Champion. Well, if he can run the gauntlet that could face him over the next 3 weeks, then he'll prove he can handle the weight of the title. Tonight, it is a non-title affair against Braun Breaker. But he has to get through Breaker because Saturday night, he's got Logan Paul with the title on the line. It's Saturday night's main event. And if he survives Saturday night, 3 weeks from tonight, he has to defend against the man he beat at WrestleMania. That would be Gunther. Can Jey Uso run the gauntlet? Will he be up for the challenge? And for Breaker, it is about breaking. It is about hurting Jey Uso tonight. The marching orders from Seth Rollins, Pat. Rollins said it was all business a couple of weeks ago when he faced Jey Uso for the world title. But when Uso decided to side with his long-time rival CM Punk and, of course, Sami Zayn last week, it changed from business to personal for Rollins.
I think the last person I would want to have to face just days before a world title defense would be Braun Breaker.
Yeah, Breaker with nothing to lose. It's not about winning this match for him. It's about
eating him down.
Yeah, destroying Uso. Seth Rollins very vocal tonight about making sure he's next in line after the Gunther title match 3 weeks from tonight. Chase going toe-to-toe with Breaker tonight. Driving Breaker up over the top rope into the floor.
Yes, he is. Most pressure. Jay showing up in the biggest way.
And Jay now, suicide dive, takes.
Oh!
And I've been very impressed with the way Usos responded the past number of weeks. Paul Heyman looks on at ringside as he gives some words of wisdom for Jey Uso earlier tonight. He said, no matter what happens the next few weeks, the world title is coming back to Seth Rollins.
Yeah, Paul Heyman and Seth freaking Rollins kind of running roughshod around the backstage area.
Seth running around acting it all entitled, but these old things around here.
Paul Heyman doing his thing, pulling strings, throwing up ideas, strategy.
What an opportunity for that young man, Braun Breaker, to be under the tutelage of not only Rollins, but of course the wise man, Paul Heyman, who's changed so many careers over the years.
Billions of dollars.
Look at what he's done for the likes of Brock Lesnar, of course, CM Punk,
the Tribal Chief,
Roman Reigns.
Oh, Paul Heyman now doing the counting. He's telling Braun Breaker to do a little head game. Just made eye contact with Braun Breaker. Don't want that.
Don't want that to happen as Braun breaks the count as he enters the ring. Your assessment of Jay's title reign so far seems to get more confident every week.
I think he's gaining confidence. I think he's learning what the position means being the world champion. I think he's kind of mastering it in his own way. Obviously, first time.
You gonna beat me up? I'm gonna beat your ass, son! You understand me?
That's that starter coming out of him.
Difficult have to be the hunter or the hunted.
It depends what your pedigree is. I'd say Jey Uso's pedigree is used to being at the top. You can be lonely up there. There's a lot of pressure, and everybody wants what you have.
Jay taking the fight to Breaker, and Heyman and company cannot be pleased with the fight they're seeing out of Jay tonight. Again, we mentioned Seth thought it was all business until Jay decided to align himself with Sami Zayn and CM Punk. Of course, Punk, a mortal rival of Seth Rollins, and that's when it turned things around for Seth and made it very personal. Hence the reason he had Breaker attack Jay last week.
I think
Dom's the real winner in this world.
And obviously, their hit dog, Braun Breaker.
Side headlock by the powerful Breaker.
Explosive Breaker.
5-tool player. How would he describe?
Can do it all.
And what's interesting about this match tonight, Pat, is this is a rivalry renewed. The third time these two have gone one-on-one. Back in September, remember, Jey Uso beat Braun Breaker to win his first singles championship in the Intercontinental title.
Oh, no!
Breaker with a clothesline at a breakneck speed.
He's running 23, 24 miles an hour off those ropes. And the dogs are barking in Greenville.
And then back in October, Breaker would beat Uso to win his Intercontinental Championship back. This time, no titles on the line, but it's all about physicality. Boom!
At the same time, he's garnered hundreds of millions, if not billions of views at this point for running that speed off of those ropes and then spearing people in half.
Yeah, I show speed about that.
Ask Carlito about that. That's basically anybody who's been on the receiving end of his
Dom, the Risen Mysterio.
He's a problem.
Yeah, he's as intense as they come. Dislikes just about everyone. Heyman likes what he sees. Paul knows talent, there's no doubt about that. You'll have to wonder how long he's had his eyes on Braun Breaker.
Seems as he was a boy.
They ain't Buffett on me? Oh.
Oh, wow! Breaker intercepted Uso with a slam, hook of the leg, kick out by the champ.
Obviously, he's second generation WWE superstar wrestler. Second generation dog.
Now Breaker having his way with Jey Uso.
Braun Breaker was in the NFL. Braun Breaker, freak athlete.
He is
Absolute freak athlete.
has the pedigree, of course, of his father and his uncle, and then his tag team competitors. But, you know, Braun Breaker, the first member of the Steiner family to actually hold the singles title here in WWE. Been a two-time Intercontinental Champion, twice NXT, one-time NXT Tag Champion. Great belly-to-belly by Breaker.
I think he got all of it. I think he went to the side a little bit. Jey Uso might have been able to wiggle his way out of the grip there from Braun Breaker as Paul Heyman continues to motivate. I'll tell you what, having Paul Heyman select you is a massive ordeal.
Yeah, just, I mean, absolutely incredible. Changes everything.
And think about Jey Uso having to...
He's a bum! He's a bum!
Well, I'm not quite sure I agree with that, but...
Jey Uso's got a world title defense on Saturday night.
Yeah, against Logan Paul. Now he's just trying to survive here tonight over Braun Breaker, and he's fighting back, and Uso's showing some guts. Big right hand catches Braun right in the jaw.
This is what Jey Uso can do. Melee kick. Right to the head.
So.
And now main event gonna back it on off, and Breaker's gonna suffer. Covered now by Jey Uso. Hook of the leg. Kick out, and I don't think Rollins would be happy if Jey knocks off Breaker tonight, or that man Paul Heyman.
I think all anybody really wants at the end of the day is Braun Breaker to do some damage to Jey Uso. That's what that group definitely wants. That's what Logan Paul is certainly hoping for as well. If Braun Breaker was to get a win and beat up our champion, be a turning point evening, I think, for Braun Breaker, Paul Heyman, and Seth freaking Rollins.
Breaker back to his feet. Jey Uso back up as well. Jey will catch him on the other side. Got him with the shoulder, though. It drove Breaker outside the ring and right to our announce table.
A big kick from Jey Uso. Putting it in a keyhole, basically.
Jey Uso now looking to fly. Jey with the suicide.
Jey suicide. Nope.
By Braun Breaker. Braun now slamming Uso into our table.
Ooh.
Post. And Breaker now slinging Jey into the table.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, my God. No, we've seen this before. Get the hell out of the way, Pat.
Yeah. Dude, like a jungle cat, this dog is about to jump. About 20 feet.
Braun Breaker. Wiping out Uso. Wiping out himself. 20 feet off the apron of the floor.
Oh.
Absolute craziness here on Monday Night Raw. Braun Breaker took off from the apron, threw about 20 feet out of the table on Uso. They'll kill himself and Uso at the same time.
He would have cleared our table. He would have cleared our desk. I have no idea how this dude is this explosive. But he took some damage as well. I don't know how you couldn't fly that far.
I don't know how the hell either one of these men are trying to stand up now.
That guy's got a title defense on Saturday. He's taking on a dog on Monday night.
Yeah, again, if he survives.
They're barking at him. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. You didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve that.
Well, maybe he should have put up that sign.
You didn't deserve that.
You know?
Yeah. Well, he opened the door. Braun came in.
And nonetheless, Breaker and Jey back into the ring.
That was unbelievable.
Our table's wrecked.
I don't know how you didn't saw Jey Uso in half. I don't know.
My chair's missing a wheel.
Oh. Ooh. 2. Kick out.
Unbelievable stuff by Jey Uso there. Getting out of his grips at the top rope there. And delivering a sit-down powerbomb to Braun Breaker. I think he potentially thought that was it. All of Greenville did.
Incredible matchup here tonight in our main event on Monday Night Raw. 5 nights away from Jey Uso having to defend his title against Logan Paul.
Jey Uso, Braun Breaker. Deep.
We back.
Breaker barking.
Gotta take this from me! Hit me! Let's go!
Breaker.
Well, Jey Uso's going to take his invitation. Breaker doesn't, not like that at all. Up goes Jey Uso, lands on his feet. Jey with a right hand, and now both men exchanging blows. Again, this is not about a championship. It's about Breaker breaking Uso down.
Punched it real out of his mouth.
Is that what that was?
He lost a tooth, something. Big shot from these two.
Oh, Breaker with a knee strike.
Jey somehow still on his feet.
Oh, Jey.
Jey's jaw.
And Breaker went for a clothesline. Off the ropes now. Pop up.
Oh, pop up Samoan drop. 1, 2. Brock is out.
Braun was thrown. 7. I mean, that's like 7, 8 feet in the sky.
Jeez.
Precision offense by the World Heavyweight Champion. Jey Uso showing his mettle tonight.
Yes, it is.
And Paul Heyman maybe beginning to turn into a believer when it comes to Jey Uso. Jey, top rope, Breaker's going to meet him there. Breaker again able to quell the momentum.
Hits Jey in the head. Loses his balance now. Braun Breaker's climbing up. He was looking to do this earlier, I believe.
And again, Jey able to counter.
Great defense yet again by Jey Uso. That could have been bad for our world champion. Oh, wait a minute!
Whoa! Oh my God.
Uso down, Breaker cover.
1, 2.
Near fall.
Jey kiss out.
The Steiner family's athleticism knows no bounds. Earlier, he leaped from the ring over our commentary desk. He climbs the ropes so easily at 240, 250. This guy's a specimen.
Intense as they come. And I believe he's about to make an example of Jey Uso here.
Oh, ho, ho. Bro, I was looking for a spear. But Jey super kicked him. Jey kiss out. Oh my goodness.
Jey thought it was 3. And with the way Braun Breaker fell after getting kicked, I think we all thought Braun was done.
Again, being able to dig down deep. Carry the weight of the championship.
Oh, Heyman.
Do it against all odds.
Oh, Heyman looking on. Scared to death for Braun Breaker, it looks like. Jey Uso. Oh, Paul Heyman.
Yeah, Paul up on the apron. That allows Breaker to... Again, Breaker with a steel chair now.
What's that all about?
Oh, Lord.
This isn't about winning the match. This is about this.
Oh.
So Jey intercepts Breaker. And Paul Heyman again.
Jey Uso too quick for Braun Breaker.
Trying to provide that distraction, Pat. And almost cost Jey. Oh, and Paul Heyman just grabbed Uso's foot. The official never saw it. But Heyman got involved again, and Uso's like, okay, enough of this.
Well, Heyman's been standing ringside for decades. Knows every trick in the game.
And Jey Uso is about to get Paul Heyman what he deserves.
Oh, Paul Heyman. All right.
Okay, Paul.
Running backwards. Oh, from behind.
Oh, Rollins. That's a disqualification.
That'll be a disqualification. Heyman suckered Uso in, and Rollins struck.
I mean, vintage Paul Heyman with Seth freaking Rollins. Now the beneficiary.
Well, Paul Heyman suckered in Jey Uso. Rollins was able to attack.
Oh, well, Jey Uso says, I don't give a damn. I'll fight you all.
Yeah, but the problem is it's 2-on-1 now. The problem is Breaker's back involved. Rollins said this is personal. He wants Breaker to just break down Jey Uso. Doesn't give a damn about Jey's title defense on Saturday.
Who's got some help?
Sami Zayn is here.
2-on-1, Sammy. Cue it. There you go. What Punk got on Black Air Force? That's Punk. He got on Black Air Force Ones? Oh, no, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Hey, Pumpkin, Sade, Breaker, Rollins, 10-team, Saturday night. Oh! Braun and Seth goes out the ring. Oh, Braun's fighting back. Rollins going back at it with Sammy.
Again, these four mix it up. Saturday night's main event.
Oh, Breaker.
He just leaped up onto the desk and threw Sami Zayn. Seth and Braun, Danger, Sammy and CM Punk on the same page.
Yeah, Rollins and Breaker now fighting out of the arena. Sammy. Punk's gonna get back into the
Oh, Punk. Oh! Takes out both Braun and Seth.
Pat, what a night it's gonna be. We're gonna have a
And we're out of time. We gotta go off air.
These four beat the hell out of one another.
Next Monday night, Tampa, Florida.
Everybody thinks they're saving the entire show. Seth freaking Rollins, Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker.
Jay, look out. Oh! Logan Paul, you son of a bitch.
KO's the champion. With all that's transpired tonight, Logan Paul may not
Oh,
be
look at
the
the little blood on his teeth from that super kick. Wow. All right. Baxter, is this April Fool's or are you legit? Is this April Fool's, Baxter, or are you legit? But anyway, guys, I thought Raw was. He probably, when he got he bleeded from when he got. I don't know how he was bleeding too. It's probably from that super kick he got, because yeah, man, those super kicks they will mess you up. 8 out of 10, and it was solid. Yeah, said some things. You know, make sure you were eating good going into Saturday night. Yeah. Get that. No. Yeah. Hold on, Bass, before I get to your comment. Yeah, man, but Yeah, I thought Raw was a good show tonight. I enjoyed myself, so yeah. Set some things up for Money in the Bank. Set some things up for Saturday night's main event. It's gonna be a big weekend of pro wrestling, man. I really, truly, truly, truly cannot wait. So yeah. But Bastard, let's have a talk. I need to block all her contacts. I want nothing to do with her or the baby. First of all, Bastard, that is first mistake. You fucked up on this one. First of all, do not block her. You need to take care of it. That's your responsibility, Baxter. You was the one that went inside her coochie and busted all up in it. So you're responsible for that. I'm gonna be honest. You're responsible for that, baby. You're going to go and take care of it. Because I don't advocate for, somebody getting a girl pregnant and then you're not there to take care of it. No, you need to be there to take care of it. A whole future ahead. No, you go and you take care of it. You can still pursue the career that you want while you got this kid. So please don't block her. Do not block her. You need to take care of it. I'm dead serious. I'm gonna head to bed, y'all. Y'all have a great night and see y'all in the next one. Goodbye. Boom and good night. Bang. God bless and peace out. All right, you too, Matthew. You too, headset. But yeah, yes, Bastard. You do need to. Yeah, you can have. There's nothing wrong. You can have a kid at 24, Bastard. As I can barely provide food for myself, I live with my parents. Then you need to go. Then you need to go out and get a higher paying job. That's another tip too. If you're not making money like that, you need to go out and get a higher paying job. Still keep the one you got until you find the next one that's higher paying. But please go out, find ways to make more money financially, so you can financially provide for yourself and this kid. And another thing too, I know it might feel good hitting the Raw, but please, 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 please wear a condom. I know it feels good when you hit a Raw and stuff like that, but please, if you know you're not going to be fully committed to this, if you did not want to fully commit yourself to this girl long term, you should have worn a condom. I'm just saying. You should have worn one. Now, I don't know if you did or you didn't. I'm assuming you didn't wear one. No, man. Bastard, why? Why did you go in Raw? Like, I'm just confused. Why would you do that if you're not going to commit yourself to this girl long term? Why would you do that? Like, seriously. Why would y'all go out and get a girl pregnant and you're not even going to be committed to this girl? But no, you still go out there and you still take care of this baby because it's your responsibility. You was the one that had sex with her. And now you're just gonna fall back and not stand on business, not do anything, and not do anything about it. Like you don't want to do nothing with the child. Oh fuck, that's even worse. You met this girl at a nightclub, you got drunk and did the. First of all, nothing. Bastard. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. No. That's one thing you do not fucking do. You do not flirt with drunk women at a nightclub. You do not flirt with them. You don't mess with them. If they are drunk, that's a no. You better hope this shit was you better hope this was consensual. No. Guys. Cause she was drunk and she might not have known that. No, I do know how it is, but at least my friends are smarter than that. No. You do not mess with drunk women at a nightclub. God forbid you you better hope this was cause she might not could have known what happened. No. Bro, no. I would not flirt with drunk women. I would not mess with them. Like if I know a girl is drunk, I don't want no part of it. Please do not flirt with drunk women. Please. No, bastard. See, this is the problem. This is the problem with most of you niggas these days, bro. Y'all think with y'all dick. This is the problem with most of y'all. This really is, bro. This is really truthful. When you think with, bro, when you think with your dick, bro, you have no self-discipline, bastard. That tells me you have no self-discipline. When you out here thinking with your dick. Please don't do that. And this is advice to all my fellas out there too. Like, bro, do not be out there thinking with your dick. Please don't. Because at the end of the day, bro, it's going to backfire. It really is. Karma's going to come out to get you, bro, when you out here thinking with your dick. And not thinking up here and you thinking down here. I know I ran into some girls before that. I was like thinking, damn, she's bad, but I'm like, no, I couldn't do it. You gotta protect your energy, man. You gotta be careful who you giving it up to, for real. You better be careful. Because the devil is real and there's a lot of Jezebels out there. I'm gonna tell you that. This is not the smart move. And then you went in there raw, bro, like, bro. No, guys, you wear. If this is a one night stand, you use protection. Honestly, bro, I'm not even into that hookup culture bullshit anymore. Like, that hookup culture shit is lame as fuck. Like, that shit is mad. Like, honestly, bro, like, let me clip this. I'll put myself on mute. Let me clip this so I can. Like, real talk, though. Real talk. That hookup culture shit is lame as fuck. It really is, bro. And that's a lot. And that's the problem with most of these niggas out here in these, in this generation. And honestly, bro, it was times. I wish I was born in the 80s. I wish I was born in the 90s and not in the 2000s. Now, I know they was doing this shit in the 80s and 90s too, but nowadays, you just seeing it getting worse and worse and worse. Social media shit is ruining our fucking brains. It really is. I'm being honest. That hookup culture shit is lame as hell. Like, you just don't, that shit is overrated. Like, me personally, I'm sticking to one to one woman. I am. I'm sticking to one woman and one girl. That I just can't do all that hooking up with multiple women. Because then you string them along, and then it's gonna come back to backfire on you. So it's just, please, 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 be aware of who y'all giving it up to, man. For real. Cause I'm telling you, bro, some people are just the devil out here, and sometimes the devil gonna be out to get you. Please protect your energy. Please be aware of the people y'all sleeping with. You wonder why these fucking STD rates are going up and shit, and why these people are out here getting pregnant, and the person don't want nothing to do with the baby, cause they think they don't think up here. They think what's in between their legs. I'm very serious. Y'all don't, these guys. I'm not saying it's y'all, but these folks, man, they don't think up here. They think down there. I've seen niggas that I went to middle school and high school with. They went out and got girls pregnant. It was hooking up with many people, with different many people, like at the school I was going to and at other schools. I realized that shit was lame, bro. Like, as I got older. Like, I thought it was cool, having fun with multiple women, but once you get older, bro, you're not going to want to do it anymore. You're going to want to settle down with one person. You're going to. I'm being honest. You're going to want to settle down with one person. Yeah, this is going to go up. Yeah, but, luckily I got both parents in my life, and that raised me to be those people. You're right, Headset. They're raising out to be those people. And honestly, all that going out, all that nightlife shit is overrated too. That nightclubs, that shit is overrated. You gotta walk in the club and you gotta be mean as fuck. You gotta mean mug, do all that shit just to impress somebody, or better worse, you going home with no ass. That is the worst case scenario. You go into a club, you spend all your money on bottle service, on a section, and then you going home with no, and then you going home with no ass. That is the worst case scenario. That nightclub shit is overrated too. I'm serious. That nightclub shit is overrated. That going out and partying and drinking, the shit's overrated. Alcohol is overrated. Now, I'm not saying for those. Now, if you drink alcohol, cool. But for me, I feel like that shit overrated, man. Like, nothing good comes out of drinking alcohol. You're doing nothing but killing yourself and putting poison in your body. That's all you're doing, to be honest. You're just doing nothing but poisoning yourself and killing yourself. Alcohol is poison. Alcohol is a cancer. I don't drink alcohol anymore because, number one, that shit's not good for you, and the shit's not good for your body. It's not good for your health. It's really not. Drugs too. It's not. I drink alcohol. Yeah. Now, honestly, I look back at it, the shit was overrated. Oh, look at me. I turned 21. I can go drink. Like, and I just, man, them alcohol, them motherfuckers be like, and then every Friday after work, I will go to somebody's liquor store and buy alcohol. Strip clubs overrated. You just blowing, bro. These women really don't want you. Don't want you. They just want your money. They just want to get your money. These women really don't want y'all. The strip clubs, that's overrated too. You be lucky. You be lucky if you got to take a stripper home or to a hotel and do it. But them strippers, they really and truly, they don't like your ass. They just want your money. That's all them strippers want to do. OnlyFans, those OnlyFans girls want your money. They don't want to talk to you. They're not going to go on a date with you. They're not going to fuck you. Those OnlyFans girls too, they just want your money. I don't know why y'all subscribe to that shit. Now I know some people in wrestling, they got it. I know Elena Black got one. Elena Black used to be Cora Jade. I know Mandy Rose got one, and she's making all the money in the world. She was making more money than wrestling. But stop. Stop. This OnlyFans shit, this porn, this smoking, the drinking, it's all killing us in this generation. The dating game is fucked up. You be lucky if you find one man not gonna be down for you. Taking a girl out and having sex with her is it's not fucking love, guys. It's not. If he or she ain't there for you when you are at your lowest, through the good, the bad, the ugly, if they are not there for you, that's not, through all those times, that is not fucking love. I'm sorry. We have got to do more in this generation than just taking somebody out and just fucking them on the date. Like, you gain nothing from that. Find actual girls to talk to instead of OnlyFans girls. We got to make a change, guys. We got to make a change. Porn, drugs, all this shit is killing us, man. All this shit is killing us. Oh yeah, I got another thing for you wrestling fans as well, man. Soraya, I did see her tweet saying a wrestling fan tried to kiss her on the lips. First of all, bro, I can't stress this enough, bro. You gotta change bro, some of us have to change the way we look at these female wrestlers. We taking this fandom shit too far. We really are, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. We're taking this. Alright. Another thing too, bro. We are taking this wrestling fandom shit for women's wrestlers too far, bro. Like, first of all, you got niggas. You saw Stephanie Vaquero tweet, like her throwback pic. She said she was 16 years old in the pic. Motherfuckers was out there bookmarking the tweet when she was. That was from when Stephanie Vaquero was 16, bro. Motherfuckers was out there, bookmarking the tweet. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Like, what are we doing? And then you got Soraya putting out a tweet saying a fan tried to kiss her in the lips. Bro. Why? Simply, just why? Like, how fucking mental do you have to be to go up and try and kiss a professional wrestler that don't even know you? That don't even know you. Bro. These women's wrestlers are not going to, they're not going to sleep. They're not going to sleep with you. They're not going to go on a date with you. They're not. They just want your money. They don't give a fuck about you, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Some of y'all are taking this fandom and stan shit way too far, man. Real talk. Y'all really are. How bad do fans have to be signed? Bro, how bad? How down bad do y'all have to be to sign up to OnlyFans, bro? Because I know when Elena Black, when she drops that shit, oh, a lot of y'all motherfuckers gonna pull out y'all credit card. Y'all gonna pull out y'all debit card, type in all your information. And then some of y'all be going on there saving the shit and posting on. You take their pictures and you post them on social media, and you're not supposed to post them. You're not. You take their pictures from their OnlyFans, and then you go and you post them on social media when you don't have the permission to. So some places in Canada not only be fucking you at 18, but some, yeah. It's not right, Hanson. It's not right. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Bro, what are y'all doing? Yeah, she's always y'all just wasting y'all money because like she's only posting, bro. They're only posting bikini pictures. They're not gonna be you ain't gonna see no titty pic. You ain't see it. Like, bro, you ain't gonna see no news on there in the fuck. You not. You really ain't. Then some of y'all going up to these wrestlers, going on OnlyFans, asking these girls to rate your dick. I'm like, what? Oh my god. We serious. Y'all seriously have to do better, bro. As wrestling fans, this damn shit is getting out of hand. Now, see, I'm a fan of Mina Shirakawa. I'm a fan of Stephanie Vaquer. I'm a fan of Julia. I'm a fan of Thunder Rosa. But I know not to take shit far, like take this fandom shit far. I know I might complain about their booking, but even I stopped doing that because at the end of the day, bro, these bookers just be playing with us, bro. But nah, bro, I think they're all beautiful women. But at the end of the day, please go meet a real woman in person. These professional wrestlers, these female wrestlers, they're not going to date you. They're not going to take you out on a date. And the damn show ain't gonna fuck you. Please stop doing that. Stop taking this shit too far. Please go meet a woman out in person. Please. And stop being selfish every time a wrestler posts up with it, posts her man on social media. Let's say, now let's just throw it out there. Let's say, because everybody saw the pic with Stephanie Vaquer Miles Born. I'm like, and then everybody in the IWC was like, half the men were selfish. Like, bro, Stephanie Vaquer ain't gonna date us. They ain't. They're not going to date us. Stephanie Vaquer ain't gonna fuck us. Now, if the rumors are true that Miles Born is a lucky guy, and I'm happy for him. Same thing with Dakota Kai and Eddie Thorpe. All them fanboys, all them stands got all upset. And you wonder why some of the female wrestlers, if they do date somebody, they don't. You know why they don't post their man on social media? Because because they know all the stands are gonna be some motherfucker gonna be selfish. Like, bro, that's just crazy. Corey J, she put her email out there for indie bookings post WWE. Her fans started sending her dick pics, bro. Oh my god. That is crazy. How did Miles born bad, Stephanie? Though I don't know. I'm honestly, bro. Miles, he's got a lot of potential, man. I'm really happy for him. You know, how I want to put it. You know, he's just motivating all the others out there that got a disability like him, like to just keep going, bro. Like, shout out to Miles Bourne, man. I really hope he has a good performance on at Battleground Sunday against Oba. But yeah, I'm really if that rumor is true, hey, I'm happy for both of them. Oh, that means you niggas gotta go meet a real woman in person. Oh. Like, I understand having a crush. I really do. But please don't take this overboard. Please, 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 please don't take this shit next level. Like, I understand. Hey, I don't. Well, I heard some rumors saying she brought a boyfriend from Japan. I don't know how true that is. I'm not. That's none of my business, guys. Guys, that's really none of my business on who these wrestlers are dating, and that should be none of your business as well on who these wrestlers are dating. Yeah, I feel your headset. Like, I know, I got a crush on Julia. I'll admit it. I got a Mina's beautiful. Stephanie, Jamie Hayter, Takela. They're all beautiful women. But please don't take this women's wrestling fandom shit to the next level, bro. Please don't do it, bro. Honestly, bro. All right, man. It's gonna be 10 o'clock. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna get on my game. Yes, bro. That's all. That's the only reason they hate Sammy Guevara, bro. Let's be honest, bro. Let's be honest. That's the reason That's the reason many fans don't like Sammy Guevara as a wrestler, because he popped out. Him and Ty Miller got together, and the whole IWC just said this got selfish. That's the problem. That's why many wrestlers don't like Sammy Guevara, because he got with Ty Mello. Oh, how you bad that, bro? First of all, motherfucker, you ain't never stood a chance with Ty Mello, my nigga. You would never stand a chance with Ty Mello. You would never stand a chance with Mariah May. You would never stand a chance with Mercedes Moné. Go ahead and waste your $100 to go out and test her, and you know it's not even her that you're testing. Oh my god, bro. Damn. Y'all niggas. Then DL started dating. Yeah. Got with her ex, Izzy Dane, got with Corey's ex. I mean, it's part of the game. It's part of life. They gonna do what they do, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god. They're testing her assistant, thinking they have a chance with Mercedes Moné. They're gonna ask her on a date. Oh my goodness. Thinking these motherfuckers stand a chance, bro. Bro, go out and meet a real woman. I promise you, y'all. Don't be weird about it. Man, please go out and please meet someone real in person. These niggas don't stand a chance with Tony Storm, man. Juice Robinson, man. Tony Storm going home to Juice Robinson, bro. Juice Robinson all over that. You feel me? Oh man. Oh man. Oh boy, y'all are funny, man. Y'all hilarious. I'm getting up out of here, man. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow, man, for NXT, man. Love you guys. Have a good night. And peace.